We're all sad because we are suffering. We don't feel good. We're messed up in the head because our dads are all dead.
Live ready for AEW and lots of wrestling news, lots of stuff going on. Come hang out, guys. What's up? How's everybody doing? Hit that like button, baby. We're starting in just a minute here. Love to have you get hard. Got a lot of comments.
This may be the last dream. I hope you rape your mother. Maybe I should kill myself. Get your cocks on, everyone. Super chats and Streamlabs down below. This isn't looking good for us. Kill yourself. Today was a terrible day. I have an interview coming up. These are my last days. This is my last goal. End of days for sure. Cronin show.
What's up? Everybody hit that like button if you can.
Kill myself. Get your cocks on, everyone. Super chats and Streamlabs down below. This isn't looking good for us. Kill yourself. Today was a terrible day. I have an interview This may be the last stream. I hope you rape your mother. Maybe I should kill myself. Get your cocks hard, everyone. Super chats and stream labs down below. This isn't looking good for us. Kill yourself. Today was a terrible day. I have an interview coming up. These are my last days. This is my last go. End of days for Joel Cronin Show. These are my last days. This is my last go. End of days for Joel Cronin Show. This may be the last.
Yeah, I saw the PW Insider news that we talked about it the other day, actually. That now the Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns match is off or something. I'm not sure that that's fully true, but it might be. But I'm not sure that we fully know anything. WWE is also seemingly like leaking out that like Jericho isn't going to be back for longer than you think and stuff like that. So that makes me think now that they're done with the teasing, that they've decided, oh, the teasing's a bad idea. People are just going to be pissed for weeks, and they're going to keep talking about it. So now let's say that he's not going to be around for a while, or he's actually not going to be coming back for a while or whatever. And so now you won't expect him back until at least the Rumble. So my opinion is WWE has purposely leaked that out to sort of curtail you thinking he's going to be on Raw every week. But it's longer than you think, but then he'll show up in the Rumble still, right? So that's what I think. Also, we got the Saudi Arabia pictures of the stadium being constructed. Bro, that looks terrifying. I don't know if you guys seen these. I'm going to pull up the pictures of the Saudi Arabia. And you know, Saudi Arabia usually does things really big and things look really awesome, like, and it looks so professional and stuff. And I've never seen, and maybe it's because, I mean, obviously the thing isn't even close to finished yet. We're 16 days away, whatever it is. And, you know, maybe it's just that, I don't know, it's just not done yet. But, yeah, a lot of people making a big deal out of what the stage in Saudi Arabia looks like. Like, hey, this ain't going to be done, or it's not even close. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, they're just constructing this for the Royal Rumble. I didn't know that. It's like usually you go to a stadium that's already built or a location that's already built. That's the one thing that's weird and different about this this stadium or this arena, this Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, is they're custom building this just for the Royal Rumble. So, I don't know. I that's the thing that shocked me. I had no idea. Bro, I would never want to sit on like a newly constructed place. Like, good thing it's in Saudi Arabia, because there's no way this would house Americans, big fat-ass Americans. The staging would, like, collapse or something. I know this is just how things are built, and, you know, what are you going to be scared of, you puss bag? But, I don't know, bro. That staging down on the bottom right, like, ugh. Like, there's something about it being newly constructed, and now we're all going to get up on it. But, yeah. A brand new construction site. This is what it looks like today. We're 16 days away or 17 days away from the Royal Rumble. That's what it looks like right now. So, I mean, based off of this, I mean, they should have it done, but it's just weird. I thought it was something that I'm just surprised they're building the location. Like, it's not an already arena or area. They're constructing it. I had no idea. That blew my mind. How's everybody doing in the chat? Hit that like button. Slam it. Oh, I thought you said Oh my God, Joe Shipley. I thought you said I could see MJF retiring. I was like, what? Jesus. I love the MJF being mean to fans videos. Those are probably my favorite things to watch. MJF being mean to fans. Speedball woke Bailey, or whatever his name is. He just got launched outside the AEW ring. But yeah, I think this is WWE trying to temper people from thinking that Jericho is going to show up on Raw and SmackDown every week. And they're like, oh shit, let's dial it back. Let's dial it back on Jericho because people are thinking like every second he's going to be back. So let's dial it back so people, don't think he's coming back. So I think that that's them. Somebody leaked that out or on purpose told the reporters or reporter like, yeah, he's not coming back. And he's actually not coming back anytime soon, Well, because we heard you say that, we're going to break down the walls on Monday Night Raw. And then you said the learning tree something later. And everybody thought, wow, that means Jericho's going to be back tonight or anytime or whatever. And so, this is what's going on. And then they were like, well, yeah, actually, yeah, he's not. Yeah, if he comes back, it's not going to be soon like people think. Oh, okay. So that's them kind of backing down on their... They were attempting to build promotion for Jericho to remind you of him and get things going, leading probably into the Royal Rumble or the night after the Royal Rumble or something like that. And then they saw people getting mad all the time, like, where is he? Raw, and expecting... And they know that's going to distract from other people and other stories and things going on. So they were like, well, we'll leak it. We'll just tell people that, yeah, he's not going to be back for a while. So I think that means he's going to be back. But his band does have a tour, I think. Someone has to remind me of when, but I could be wrong. I almost thought it was March. So, I don't know. I thought his band was touring pretty early soon in this year. So, I don't know, bro. A stadium full of towel tards? Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Will the Royal Rumble be delayed or canceled due to the ongoing conflict Iran and USA? I don't think so. WWE's crazy. They'll put on a show in the middle of a war. We don't care. I don't think anybody wants to mess with Saudi either. If Iran were to hit Saudi Arabia, the Russians would be angry about that. The Americans would be angry about that. Saudi Arabia would be nuts. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about it. The pyro will be actual bombs, right? Yeah, we may get actual bombs as pyro. Could happen. You could have physical, real... Well, you could have audible, loud bombs. Be crazy. I want to shout out to Botch Club, guys. Go follow Botch Club on Instagram. Botch Club is amazing. We had a real bad night last night. It was very bad. Botch Club donated a lot of money and we to gamble with. We lost it all. That really sucked because I could have really used the money. Botch Club could have used the money. But Botch Club, we tried. And it went really bad last night. So that was bad. I was blown away by last night. Jesse is definitely winning. Jesse is winning the gambling wars at this point. I just couldn't believe it. I'm so sorry to Botch Club. Man, Botch Club really tried to help and really wanted to hit himself. And we got wrecked last night. Like, that was wild. Fucking poor Botch Club, bro. I cannot believe we lost that last night. Jesse's 300 turned into 1,200. Botch Club's 300 turned into 0. Follow Botch Club on Instagram. 124,000 followers. 124,000 followers. Go follow Botch Club on Instagram. Over 2,000 posts. Unbelievable. And never forget that the Ultimate Warrior wanted the Jimmy Miranda Award. And we should have gotten a proper Jimmy Miranda Award for WWE. Even if you don't have to have someone come out and give a big speech all the time, whatever. You can simply at the beginning announce, the following awards were given. Blah, 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 quick little thing, Jimmy Miranda Award to Todd Green, who spent blah, 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 and whatever, and they show a little package. Do something. Whatever. Man, after Triple H's speech, though, I don't know, bro. That thing, how long was Triple H's speech? It was like, did he set the record? What's the record? That's what we got to find out is, who's got the record? Is it Mr. T? I mean, like, what's the record for longest WWE Hall of Fame speech? We got to find out what that is. I mean, there were a lot of them that we didn't see on video, but, what is the record for speeches as far as WWE Hall of Fame? I would love to know what it is. Crazy. Botch Club got burned last night. It's too bad, man. Imagine if we had hit the max win last night. That would have been crazy. If we hit max win, hit the $5,000. If we hit the $5,000 last night, then we could have given away $1,000 or something. That would have been cool. Like giving out $100 10 times or something. Oh. Where is AEW tonight? Because their setup is weird wherever they are. The way they have the arena set up, it's so weird. Like it doesn't look like they're really in an amphitheater. It looks like they're like cut in, like an arena in half or by a quarter or something. That's different. Man, one thing I'll say about Kick is great at alerting you somebody's live. I gotta tell you, bro, YouTube is the shits when it comes to alerting people that are live. Like, I just got an alert that I'm live for the first time in like weeks. And yet, even though I got an alert, so many people are telling me they did not get an alert. And that, what is it, like 50 people in here? Where the hell is everybody? 54 people watching me right now? That seems wrong. 51. Where is everybody? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is going on? 50 people watching right now? And everyone's telling me they didn't get an alert, but I got an alert. So I finally got an alert for the first time forever. And people were telling me they didn't get an alert. Fucking crazy. That's weird. All empty wrestling. Oh, they're in Phoenix tonight? Yeah, just the way the arena's set up is weird. Man, who are these hot bitches out there? Look at that. Look at them. I don't know. I had an interesting day today. I had multiple interviews this week, and I had kind of a bigger interview today. I had a really big interview today. Today was the big interview, like the place that I really, really liked, and what I would call the big interview. I call it the big interview. And it was a really weird, it was a very strange interview, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's good news. I'm usually pretty good at reading things, but I feel like I'm completely confused about the interview that I had. I had a first interview, and I was a little bit surprised that I got called because I knew there were so many applicants for this, and I got called, and apparently they called 50 people or something, and I was like, okay, I'm shocked I got called to come in. This is good. And then they were like, after I did the interview and I walked around and everything, I felt pretty good, but I was like, I like this too much. I don't think I'm gonna make it because I like it. I like it. I think it's a great thing. I think things are going well. And then they said, well, no, we want to call you. We're gonna call you back and have you come meet the president of the company and everybody. And I'm like, whoa, okay. We're only calling a couple people back. We'll let you know. And then they called me and said, yeah, you're one of the couple people we're bringing in for the president and everybody. And I was like, wow, okay, good. This is good news. I wasn't sure if I was going to get called back, but pretty sure, but wasn't sure. And I was in there today for the interview, and something that happened to me that never happened to me ever before. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or it definitely doesn't seem like a good thing at all, actually. But I liked everybody there. I felt like things were pretty good, although I was a little bit nervous about things, and I was a little discombobulated with storytelling and answering some questions because I felt like I was rushing, but like I couldn't quite convey everything, and especially because I'd already told a lot of this stuff, and the manager guy was like, tell everybody again, you told me last time, but tell everybody again, And I'm like, oh. And so I did, and I went through everything. But like one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me during an interview happened. I told a story because, and I have so many stories and situations I could give examples for as far as customer service and sales go. And I told a little story about when I worked at Clark Shoes. And I said, this guy called and he was upset that we didn't have a specific shoe in blue. And he wanted a shoe that was in, and I don't remember 100% the story, but like it's something like that. Basically, he wanted blue suede. Blue suede shoes, like the Elvis song, So anyway, I ended up getting it done for him and getting the blue suede shoes on order. I went down to the engineers and I was like, can we do this shoe in blue and in blue suede? And they were like, yes. And then we got the order done. Now, I didn't get commission for this because I wasn't on commission, but it was just something that I did, and it was an example of a time that I helped make a big sale. and I had nothing to do even with the sales team. And from then on, I went into jobs where I got paid commission because I was always doing stuff like that, generating sales. I might as well be on sales teams. So anyway, I told that story, but I told it way better, fast, more, it was more structured, is how I told it. And it was whatever. They asked for a story where I contributed to stuff, and so I gave them one. And then I went to, they asked for some other example of something else, and I said, well, similar to the shoe story. And then the manager guy, the manager stopped me. The one next to me, the manager stopped me. Now we're in front of like the owner and like the whole crew of people in the company, including like HR and the owner and all these people, and he goes, and I said, well, kind of like the blue suede shoe situation. There was another time where, and then as I went to say the next thing, the guy interrupted. He goes, well, I mean, that blue suede thing didn't really happen. I mean, you just made that up, right? And I was like, frozen for a second. I froze. I didn't freeze. I immediately answered, but in my brain I froze. I went, whoa. This guy might be kidding. He might be joking. He might be kidding. But he also, I think he's calling me a liar. And I was like, oh my God. Holy shit, bro. And I was like, well, it was a while ago. I'm sure I got some things wrong, maybe, but no, the blue suede was very popular at the time, and a lot of the shoes, there weren't enough of them. They weren't produced enough in blue suede. So I mean, if you go on the Clark's website now, you'll see a lot of blue suede. You'll see actually more blue suede than you would think, and it all, I think, stemmed from around that time when we added a lot more blue suede to the production line. But yeah, and I went, yeah, and then I moved on and continued my story of the next thing that I was answering. But I was like, whoa, holy shit, that can't be good that he said that. So he might have been testing me. He might have been testing me to see how I would react to that. He might have been messing with me. He might have been nervous himself and then just sort of like said that. Or I don't know. That's never happened to me before. But I thought it was wild. It was kind of like exciting because I was like, wow, this has never happened before. I never had someone do that before. So I thought it was funny. But I also was like, uh-oh. Because to me that means we're not hiring you and I also want to fuck with you. Or it means something else. I don't know. It might have been a friendly thing. I thought I took it as a friendly thing. Like yeah, I was like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I told it a little bit differently this time than the last time when he heard it, but maybe. I don't know. But I never heard that before. I never seen someone do that. So I was asking Grok online. I said, hey, Grok, what does it mean when somebody says in an interview and you tell a story that they ask you for an example or a story and you give them an example and a story and then a few minutes later they kind of go, that didn't really happen though, right? You just that's not real. And I said that to Grok, and then I and Grok was like, "That's a bad sign." Like, and I was like, I already think that that's a bad thing, a bad sign. But Grok was like, "That is a bad sign." Like, and I was like, "Okay, I thought so, but I thought that, yes, but I thought maybe I'm crazy." Let's see what Grok says. But yeah, I have. That was surprising. But I like it, in a way. But maybe it was like a joke or a test. I don't know. But it was very interesting. Never had that happen to me before. Has that ever happened to any of you guys before? I've been in a lot of interviews. I've done a lot of things. And I mean, from the applications to mine being selected to being interviewed and meeting some people, including that guy, including the manager, and then getting asked to come back and meet the owner and meet the presidents and everybody, all the important people. And then at the very end to being asked, when could you start? I mean, that's a buying question. When someone says, when can you start? That's a hiring question or a buying question. And the guy that said this, the very guy that said, well, that's a fake story, right? I mean, you just made that up. That same guy at the end is the one that said, when could you start? So I feel like I've never had a tougher time gauging what just happened in an interview than I did today with that. Because if you take that out of the equation, I felt like this is a pretty good fit. I really like the place. I really like the people. I really like the job. I think they kind of like me. I don't think I did the greatest job of putting myself over because it was a lot of people around me and stuff like that, and I just didn't tell the best.
Stop gambling on slots. It is not good. If you want to gamble on sports. More chances of winning. Gamble on the Wallabies winning the Rugby World Cup in 2027. Big odds. Mastodon rules. Louis.
I'm going to answer that in 1 second, Randy Viper. Thank you so much for dropping $3, man. So yeah, I have never. 1 second, Randy. I'm going to answer you. I've never felt that way in my life. He was flirting with me. That'd be great. But yeah, it was very different. I've never been in an interview where I made it through the initial process, got to the first interview, everything went cool. I got invited back to meet all the big people. Great stuff. Loved them all. I really liked the place. And they seemingly were pretty receptive as well. And I think we're all on the same wavelength. I thought it was great. And then I gave them an example that they wanted, kind of a story, an example of something that happened. I have a million stories and a million examples of customer service and sales and things like that. I gave this one. And a few minutes later, when I said, well, kind of like my example from earlier with the shoes, I would say, and then I went to say something, and then I got interrupted, and then the guy said, well, that you made that up, right? That didn't really happen. And I was like, whoa. I was like, what? It's like, I love it. I love that this guy said that, though. It was wild. I love it, but I also think that's crazy because I think you just called me a liar in front of the whole table of people. So I can't believe that that's a good thing. I find it hard to believe it's a good thing. I don't know, unless it was like a troll, like, and when I left the room, they were like, I called him a liar. Do you see that? I don't know. I couldn't believe that kind of. And I just said, oh, no, for real. If you look on the site, you'll see all the blue suede shoes, It's one of the most popular. It's not a popular color to a lot of people, but to a particular group of people, it is. It's a very popular shoe on the site for some people, that sort of thing. And then I just moved on to continuing with what the original question was about something else. But I sort of steamrolled over it. But there was a part of me that was like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? But I also know that guy chose me to be here. So, I'm not really sure what that was. I don't know. I've never seen that. There's not a lot of things that I've ever not seen in an interview, but especially not an interview where you got the president of the company and everybody around a table, and I tell a story about an example of something, and then a few minutes later you go, well, that story you made that up. That was a lie. And then just wait and see what the guy says. Like, I've never experienced that. It was wild. And I definitely brushed it off like, oh, no, and then on to the next thing. I mean, I don't have the best memory, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, that's what it was. And if you go on the site now, you'll see that and whatever. But oh my God, bro, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen that. I've never experienced that in an interview. But it can't be good. I just think it can't be good. Go Wallabies. Yeah, go Wallabies. Those were the best Clark's shoes in blue suede. Wallabies. It's a lie. You think it was a reaction test? It might have been. It might have been. I usually have pretty good reactions. Like I'm pretty naive in like a good way. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not somebody who gets like, I don't get combative really. Like I'm pretty naive. Like I treat things like naively. Like, oh no, like I get that you would think that, but no, it's legitimately that's what happened. And for the most part, I might have had some of the story. It was 10 years ago. I don't know, but the whole point of the story is what happened, which is I solved an issue for a customer. I spoke to the engineering team in Clark Shoes. I brought it to them. We made a deal. We sold the shoes. I mean, so the bottom line is that's the essence of the story. Some of the details over the years have faded in my brain, but for the most part, that's the essence of the story, and that's what happened. But it was just crazy. So, but then at the very end of the meeting, for him to say, "When can you start?" That threw me off because I expected him to say, "Well, thanks for coming. We're going to let you know. We'll see you later." But he didn't say that. He said, "When can you start?" And I thought, okay, now that's a hiring question. And granted, if one of the other people had said that, I would have thought, well, that they're just saying that because it's part of the script. But the fact that the very guy who challenged that story also asked, "When could I start?" made me think, well, maybe I'm still in this because that's a hiring question. And even if he discussed with the rest of the people and the owner said, no, well, whatever. But he still needed to know for himself, when could you start? And that's a hiring question. That's a buying question. And so, I don't know what that means. I've never seen it before. And if I do get this position, I can't wait to talk about it. Because I'm going to be like, dude, let me ask you something. Like, did you think that was really a lie? Or like, what did you, or like, were you messing with, what was that? I got to know. Because I've done career development for years. And I wonder what it was. And it could be to shake me. Which I've had people mess with me in interviews before. I have definitely been messed with in interviews before. But, like, this was the most sort of, like, sideways, out of nowhere, passive-aggressive fuckery I've ever seen that I was like, that's amazing. That is fucking amazing. Call the potential hiree a liar. That is fucking awesome. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. And by the way, my answer was tomorrow. When can you start? Tomorrow. That was my answer. Sometimes my answer is right now. You know what I mean? Cut a promo on him. He's probably a wrestling fan, dude. He's watching right now. What's up, buddy? He's a good guy. I like him. He reminds me of Paul Giamatti. I know we've been talking about Starfleet Academy and Star Trek a little bit. And obviously Starfleet Academy looks terrible. The show looks awful. But the guy kind of had like a little bit of that vibe to me. Not quite. Like he's much better than that guy in a way. Like than the actor Paul Giamatti. But like he kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Fun guy. I like him. I like everybody there. So I hope something good happens. But when I heard that, I went, uh-oh. Like, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that that's good that that guy asked me, or that guy thought I was lying, or said, no, that's a lot. Well, come on, that's not really a true story. That was like, I don't know, man. I was blown away by that. I'll be honest. And I mean, we do know that my pet peeve is being called a liar. Like, if somebody called me a liar about something I was lying about, like, then I would almost wouldn't care, maybe. I don't know. But, like, you know me, whenever somebody says, like, oh, you know, this is something, like, I don't know why I'm like Marty McFly when he calls him yellow or chicken. It's weird. I can't explain it. I get all fucking crazy. Like what? God, I freak out over that. I didn't freak out today, though, so that's good. I just, because it was I don't freak out on customers. I don't freak out on business settings. I don't freak out when I'm, doing a deal, talking to a customer. I don't freak out on that stuff. It's people that know me that think I'm lying. That's when it's like, what? But people like that I don't know that well, or customers and things like that doesn't bother me. I understand that. Like, you think something's kind of a lie. I understand that. And I have a lot of stories. And I take it more as I told the story bad. I didn't do a good job of telling the story. That's what my opinion is. I don't blame anyone but me. I think I didn't do a good job of telling the story. If I had told the story correctly, I think that wouldn't have happened. So that's what makes me think, wow, I told a bad story. Like, I didn't tell the story the correct way. So, yeah. So I feel a little bit kind of down about that, because I don't think, I don't think I did the right thing. Is Braun Breaker injured? Is that the real reason for the suspension? It probably is. I mean, Braun Breaker has been brutalizing himself recently like crazy, and it's been not good. Braun Breaker is a second away from breaking his own neck, the way I've been seeing it recently. Do your next interview in character as Jake and Bret Hart, or Bret Hart, yeah. How's it going? My name's Cole Cronin. Well, how's it going? My name's Brett Cronin, and I'm ready to sell whatever it is you got here, whether it's kitchen equipment, whether it's pottery. It really doesn't matter a damn to me, because the fact of the matter is, in America, salesmanship is key, closing is everything, and building a large ticket is what I do best. And the fact of the matter is, it's because I learned it up in Canada, where we know how to communicate with our friends and family. And down here in America, you just stare into a damn phone all day. But that's not what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have my brother Owen Spirit above me, and we're going to sell over $500,000 in kitchen equipment this summer at the SummerSlam. I don't know. So I feel a little bit down, because I don't think that that's a good thing. There's a lot of people being optimistic that I've told this story to today, but I just can't believe it's a good thing. What was said today. When you call me in for a second interview, and the owner's there and everybody's there sitting around a table, and you ask me to give an example of something, and I give an example, and then you say, well, but that was, I mean, come on, bro, you made that up. I mean, that didn't really happen. That is, if that was planned, that is awesome. That is one of the most awesome curveballs to gauge someone's temperament that I've ever seen. But if the person really believed that I was lying and was like, yeah, I'm going to call that out. Yikes. Like, that cannot be a good thing. Because that guy wants to hire somebody, and the owner's right there, and he called me back. He's the one that met me and said, we're going to move you to the next interview. I want you to meet the owner and stuff. But then at the meeting, calls me a liar in front of the owner? What? I mean, that's either something that they set up beforehand. He goes, hey, listen, I'm going to call the guy a liar and see how he handles it. Like, what's more likely, that he said that and they all planned that? Or that he was like, really thought that in the moment and couldn't help it and said it? Probably that, the latter, right? Or the other way. What? Oh. I'm George Bush right now. Probably that. So I don't know. So I was so obviously I laughed with him, like that's funny, but no, it's like you can go on the site now, you'll see, it's all the blue suede that's on there. It's just, there's so much of it. Believe it or not, it's in demand from certain people. And then I moved on. So I handled it no problem, but it's just, I felt like it wasn't a good thing. And so for that reason, I'm going to blow my brains out tonight. No, I'm just kidding. No, for that reason I was a little bit down. But I was also kind of like blown away by it. I thought it was fascinating. But yeah. I feel not good about it. And I think that it's bad news. Even though they asked me when can I start? And they had the HR person there and whatever else. I went for an interview yesterday that I had an interview over the phone with a company. And then I went and met with them yesterday, and then I met with the person said, okay, well, you sort of passed what I really think you're great. I'm going to bring you to the owner, and so then I spoke with that person. This was yesterday, and they were like, well, I want to offer you the job today and I think you're great. We're gonna go for da-da. So I have that. It's far away. It's not ideal. It's not going to be good for this show. If I take it, I don't know how this show is going to happen, because I'll have to be up early on Saturdays. I'll have to be up early on Sundays. And I only get one day off a week. And it's not ideal. And it's far away. So that's awesome, and I'll have to take it. I have to take it no matter what. If I take it, I'll have to take it. But then there's this other one that's really close to me that I really liked, that I went to today. And like I said, the guy called me a liar, so I don't think that's good. And then I have several other ones going on, but yeah, it's weird. I have two interviews tomorrow, two Saturday, one next Monday, and I did take I took a side job that's commission only, and it's very hard to land a sale on this job, but I'm trying it and working on it, and it's a very big thing. You land one sale, it's a $500 a sale, but it's a hard sale. Hard sell. Hard. You got to do a lot of hunting and things, and maybe I'll be able to do it. We'll see how it goes, but it's not great, but it's something to try. So that's what I've been doing. AEW, is still on. We'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about tonight. Let me get back to the donation because I missed his. I want to react to what he said. I'm going to go to Discord in a few minutes as well. We also had a bad day yesterday because I felt so bad. I felt so bad for Botch Club because Botch Club saw all the luck we had with Jesse, and Botch Club wanted to help me out, and he was hoping to win something too. And so Botch Club sent in the $300, and we lost it all last night. So that was not good. That can happen. That happens in gambling. And realistically, we had $300, then we went down to $5, then we went back to $300, we went down to $50, went back to $300. Realistically, we probably should have walked away, and maybe I would have sent, we just would have walked away. If I'd been doing that off air, and I would never, if it wasn't for Botch Club sending me the money and asking me to do it to gamble, I wouldn't have done it because I could use the money. Obviously, I'd like to just keep the money. Like I'm out of money. Right? Almost. Again. So it's like, but Botch Club wanted to roll the dice, so we did. And I think if I was gambling offline, I would have walked away. I would have walked away and kept that. But because we were trying to hit something, that was the goal, was to hit something. And since, Botch Club, that's a lot of money, $300 to throw out there. But since he, has an income that comes in every week, he was like, take a little hit this week and whatever. And, no big deal. So I appreciate Botch Club trying that. And I'm sorry it didn't work out like it did with Jesse. And I apologize to him for that. I know that's not my fault, really, but I just feel, I'm sorry. I wish it worked out for him. And then I used some of my bonus money later to try to do more. I had $40 in bonus that they gave me to use for free, the website, which they give you every week. And we lost that too. So I tried to, and I would have split it. If I hit on the $40 and I hit big, I would have split that with Botch Club, but we didn't hit. So it was a bad night. So bad night. I think today was a bad day, but I don't know, guys. I won't know till next week. That's the problem. I don't know if I had a bad day today or not. I'm not sure, but I think I did. I think I had a bad day today, but I'm not sure, if that makes any sense. Now, next week, I'm sure that I'm going to be told whether I did or didn't get the job because this place has been working with me closely. So I will let you know next week if indeed what I experienced today was for sure bad, which I think it was, but or not. We'll tell you guys. Stay tuned for that. So I don't think I did the best job conveying things, but crazy. I reached out to a guy who does 3D printing, and this is a side note. I reached out to a guy who does 3D printing, and he was upset because, his product that he's created, which is an amazing product, isn't making enough money. And I was looking at it, and I said to him, and I guess all the customers are used to the price it's at, and he's very concerned because he doesn't want to increase the price because one time recently he increased the price by $1. And in order to make money from the product or to make enough money from the product to continue to grow, which is what he needs, he was like, I need to increase the price another $3 per item. And he goes, if I do that, he goes, I think I'll destroy my product. And he goes, when I increased it to $1.50, sales dropped. When I put it back to $1, they went back up again. And he goes, when I dropped it back to its regular price, the sales went up and up and up again. And he goes, and in the end, I make slightly more money without any price increase. But he said as soon as I up it like a couple of bucks, it gets cut up by 25% and it's not worth it or something. So anyway, the point is, he's like, I need a bang to make more money. And he was sort of discussing that on a TikTok video. So I went into his TikTok and I found his contact information, and I called him after emailing him. I said, "Hey, let me give you a Zoom call really quick." And I acted like I was like a business person or something. And when I got on the phone with him, I said, "No, dude, I'm just a YouTuber. And behind the scenes, I used to help sell products and ads to YouTubers and podcasters and people like that." So anyway, I wanted to tell you something. I would love to be involved in your company, and I don't know if I could be, but I'm going to tell you something that I have a great idea. You are trying to increase your sales in a big way, and you can't figure out how to do it. Well, right now, you offer one product. It's only one product, and it's at BUMM. That's the price every time. It's always that price, right? The product is $29.99. That's it. Well, I'm like, dude, what if you took, and now what this thing is it's like a video game, real life thing. You guys know those mazes with the little balls in them and whatever, and you move them around and the ball goes around the maze and whatever else? Well, this guy created a magnetized little gaming thing where you hit the buttons to make the ball move through the maze, and it's actually really fun because it's like you're playing a video game, but it's not a video game because it's a real ball. So it's like physical, real game. Is really cool. Anyway, I go, you have one version of this, and there's no pizzazz. It's just boom, there's the item. And one of the reasons why he hasn't done anything different yet is because he doesn't want to get into different layouts and all these other things because he's already got one way of doing it. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, dude, throw some neon lights in it. Throw some neon lights in it. And then shut the lights off and be like, oh, and then have the ball glow in the dark. You can dip these balls in the glow in the dark stuff, and then you can do the neon lights. But even if you don't have the ball glow in the dark, you can just have the lights on it, and then that's your premium one, right? And you wanted to charge an extra $3 to $4, charge an extra $5 or $10. Hey, get the fucking neon light up one for $5 more, so now you have a regular one and a premium offer. And fuck, if you can create something above that, create a crazy one, and then that way everybody's buying the premium or the regular instead of the bot. And I was like, why don't you do that? He goes, holy shit, that's a great idea to do the lights, to light it up. I'm like, yeah, just do anything different to charge more. Now you have your regular fucking product, and now you have another product that's more money, and it has a little bit of a feature and benefit for it. Like it's and now you can justify charging $5 or $10 more for almost the same thing without charging that for the original thing, pissing off everybody that likes your fucking shit. And I guess the guy releases these all the time, and he's got people that are like stores that are buying them because they're like fucking, most of his business is coming from stores, I guess, or something, and they're buying them in bulk or some shit. So anyway, I had this crazy conversation with this guy earlier. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Anyway, but then I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. And he was like, well, I'm just a small business. Like this guy is doing this like out of his garage, but he's got like 10,000 orders a month or something. Or at least last month he had like 10,000 orders. Anyway, I thought that was fucking crazy. Why am I babbling on about this? Let's go back to the Randy Viper donation. Guys, if you want to donate to try to help my channel, help me out, and help this stream, and also have some fun tonight, we're going to go to Discord in a few minutes. Super chats, whatever, they're awesome. Do them if you want. Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Cash App is pinned to the top of the chat if you want to donate. The links are up top. Please hit the like button. God, we need the like button clicked. Like, we really need the like button slammed and sexed up. Sex up the like button, please. Please. Okay, now that I've been ranting for this whole 45-minute opening of this stream, let's go back to Randy Viper.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Joe, stop gambling on slots. It is not good. If you want to gamble, gamble on sports. More chances of winning. Gamble on the Wallabies winning the Rugby World Cup in 2027. Big odds.
Wrong.
Mastodon rules.
Fake news. Fake news. Never been wronger. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. I am in a complete negative when it comes to FanDuel and DraftKings. When it comes to FanDuel and DraftKings, I have done nothing but lose money. FanDuel and DraftKings, total loss. Okay? I have never, ever this year, well, okay, there was a couple times I won, but overall I'm very negative. So no. FanDuel and DraftKings, I am a net negative. Slots, I am a plus. I am plus $7,000.
You raised a piece of shit
on slots.
They're saying Tawny Newsom's episode 5 of Starfleet Academy is gonna be about what happened to Cisco. Lol, are you ready? Since Tony Atlas isn't Saba Simba anymore, can you become Saba Simba 2.0? Lion, Raw.
I am gonna kill myself if they ruin Cisco. I swear to God to you, if Starfleet Academy ruins Cisco, I will stab my own eyeballs out. What the hell is wrong with Star Trek? They are such a mess that it's almost unbelievable. That's crazy, Doomed, huh? I can't do it, man. I cannot do this. On my Star Trek channel gets more views than this channel. I don't know if you guys know this. Believe it or not, my fucking Star Trek channel has more views. I mean, when I put out a video sometime, most of the time. What does my recent video have? Yeah, my recent video has 2,300 views. Yeah, look at this. Star Trek is dead. 2,300 views. My Star Trek channel gets more views. Let's look at the last 3 videos that I put out on Star Trek. $2,300, 3,000, and 2.7. I mean, if I put out a 10-minute WWE news video, it now gets between 600 and 1,500 views. When I put out Star Trek, when I put out wrestling news, and yet a smaller niche of Star Trek, my videos are getting almost 3,000 views per video. That's crazy. And they make more money. Not a lot of money. I mean, they make like, $15, but I mean, when I put out a wrestling video, it makes like 30 cents. So, I don't know. Gargi's White Castle. That's how Cena should have gave Gunther the FU. Cena should have just ran away, man. He should have been like, well, I'm just going to run out of here. Doomed, thank you for the $3. Randy Viper, thank you for the $3. I really appreciate that. MJF has retained the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And we on fire tonight, brother. Boom, 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 boom. There was another shooting in Minneapolis. Oh, okay. Those pictures of the construction are not Saudi Arabia? Well, then why are they being shared everywhere? The fuck are you talking about? Saudi Arabia Rumble Arena. Let's see. Let's see. Though PW Insider provided an update on the matter, revealing that there is nothing to the story, the actual venue for the Royal Rumble event in King Abdullah Financial District is near completion, and the show is expected to go on. I mean, I'm confused. I mean, I think the story that like there's a delay in the Rumble is a lie. But I don't think that those pictures are a lie, are they? I don't know. Saudi Arabia Rumble location under construction. The fuck is what? D Welsh, what are you talking about, bro? God damn, he's enraging. CM Punk plans to retire by 50. That's interesting. ICE shooting in Minneapolis. Another one, huh? Well, that could be. We could be covering that all night. What's up, chat, guys? I hope you hit the like button. AEW's over. What did you think of Maximum Carnage? I mean, that's like something Vince McMahon would come up with. Maximum Carnage. Yeah. All right, baby.
Little daddy's here.
Oh.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah.
Did you hear any of my...
Joe, can you hear Bullfrog? We can't hear him. Wire, don't fucking start that shit.
I don't know. I
seriously,
can't hear him.
Joe.
I don't know what's... Did you do something to him or something? Or...
No.
Oh my god.
Why doesn't he know how to use a mic
Can you
yet?
hear Bullfrog for that, or?
No, I can't hear him. Is there something wrong with his mic or something? Or
God damn it, he's
in
in
the
the
damn-
Come on, man. God damn.
I told you it was his headset.
Yeah.
should I just mute him then and maybe unmute him? Maybe they'll fix
Yeah.
it.
My god. Can I not come on the fucking show
I
and
don't know
have
if
a
it's
fucking
like
good
something
time?
that could
Can
happen.
I
Joe,
not do that?
he's using some JVC Junior fucking
Yeah.
headphone.
I was just about to tell him, no, man, we're fucking with you. Okay, come on. What's up? But then he left. Right as I was going to tell him, don't worry about it. Anyway, get him back, Wire. That's on you.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, did you hear my story about my interview today, about what I said?
No,
No.
can you tell?
All right, I'm gonna give you the short version, but the bottom line is this, right? Listen to this. This is crazy. I want to tell you because I want your reaction to this. Because I've never experienced this before. I've done a lot of interviews. I've been in career development. I've done a lot of things. I filled out paperwork. I got called in for an interview, and there was a lot of potentials, and I got called in. Then I met with this manager. The manager at the end was like a couple days later called me back and said, yep, you made it to the final last couple. We're bringing in a couple people. After, seeing 15 people or so, we're going to bring in one or two more, 1, 2, 3 of you back, and we're going to have you meet Anyway, calls me, meet the president, meet everybody in the company. We all sit down a round table. We do a big interview. Halfway through the interview, he's like, I know you answered a lot of these questions for me last time, but and then he asked for an example about something, and I gave an example. I gave an example of a time that I made a sale and helped the engineers, let them know that this guy wants more blue suede. And so I got the engineers to create the shoe and blah, blah, blah. And I told the story, and then he was asking for another example of something else. And so then I gave that example. As I went to give that example, I said, well, so in the same place where I was with the shoe situation. And then the manager guy cut me off and said, well, come on. I mean, that didn't happen. Like, you made that up. And I went, oh, I was like, no, like I was like, yeah, I forget things a lot for sure, but no, the if you look at the website to this day, it's full of blue suede. It's like it's a big thing with them over there, But anyway, and then I answered the other question that I was supposed to be answering, but I was blown away that the guy interrupted for a second and said, like, well, I mean, come on, man, you made that up. It was like so bizarre.
What a cocksucking thing to say.
But what I don't get it, because that's the guy who basically called me back in, to be there in front of everybody. And I said, well, and then at the very end, he's the one that also said, hey, well, and when could you start? And, and I said, tomorrow, and they go, okay, well, same thing, we'll let you know type of thing. We're bringing in, this was the final interview with a couple. They've chosen 2 or 3 people. So I was like blown away by this, because in my brain, I was like, well, this guy just called me a liar in front of like the president, like the owner. Like, this can't be good. Like, this has got to be a bad thing. Like, there's no way this is a good thing. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I just thought that was a wild story to tell. And I don't know if
were you lying for real though?
No, I was telling. They asked for. I have so many sales stories and so many things and customer service stories that I was like, well, let me go to this one. I guess I was like, yeah, this was a cool one, and it related, I think, to something. So that's the one reason why I told it. But I think maybe I didn't tell it well. Maybe I told it badly, and that's what I'm worried about too, because that would be bad also. Because you need to be a good storyteller, and it's not a story. It's it's about a time that something happened, and I don't think I told it very well, and I clearly didn't, for him to think that it was made up. But I was blown away by that he was like, oh, you made that up, and it was like,
Joe. So you're telling me that you didn't get that job?
I don't know. I don't know, but. I think I got called a liar during the interview.
I don't think you think you did. He told you straight up. I don't think that happened.
Yes, you're right. He did.
So I don't know, man. I guess you're in a tight spot, but tight spot or not, dude, I probably wouldn't have been able to hold myself back from telling him, you know what, dude, suck my dick.
Well, and maybe he was testing me. I don't know, but he said, well, come on, that didn't happen.
He was testing you.
And I said, well, it was 10 years ago, and maybe I forgot some things, but for the most part, it went down about that way because the blue suede was something that this customer really wanted in this particular shoe, and we got it together. And even to this day, there's lots of blue suede on clarksusa.com. I go, if you go to the website now, you'll see tons of blue suede on there. Anyway, and then I went on to the next story. I like rolled over it and went on to the next thing. But yeah, essentially he was basically like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah. My blue suede shoes.
I said like Elvis too. I go, you blue suede shoes, like Elvis. And he's like, come on, man, that didn't happen. He just made that up. Now, he might have been joking around a little bit, but it was just...
Wait, what'd you say after that, though? Like, oh...
I just said that. I just told him. I said, no. I said, no, absolutely no. The guy, they wanted blue suede shoes. And, I mean, to this day, because he said something like, well, that didn't happen, blue suede. Who has blue shoes, blue suede shoes, And I was like, well, lots of people do. I mean, it's one of the more... sought after colors on the site by a particular group of people. I myself don't have many, but there's a lot of blue suede shoes on the site.
Talking about blue wallabies?
Yeah, like whatever. I just said, go look on the website. There's tons of blue suede shoes on clarksusa.com.
Well, that dick bag's retarded because I got a pair of blue wallabies.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't. That's why I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. So I asked Grok about it. I said, Grok, what do you think about this? And I broke the whole situation down and I sent it to Grok. And I was like, yeah. And I wanted to see what Grok had to say. And Grok said, it's possible he was being silly. And it also, Grok said, but more likely it's a red flag that you're not being hired. And then the third thing that Grok said was, you don't want to work for somebody like that. Those were the 3 things that Grok told me. I said to Grok.
Yeah.
But I like them, and I like that guy, and I like the whole team and stuff like that. But that one thing, and the only reason why I think I'm not mad really is partially because I think he was just being silly, or it was like a test or something. I don't think it was real because that's the guy that called me in.
Laugh?
Oh yeah, I did. I actually don't know if other people laughed because I was locked in on him. Like I was deadlocked on him. And there's a part of me, I've been in negotiations before. And if I was in a negotiation, if that wasn't a interview and I was with like a negotiation, I would have been aggressive. Like it would have been like, so you're saying that I'm lying? Are you saying that I'm lying? Let me ask you something. So what you're telling me right now is that a customer wanted blue suede in this particular shoe, and I went out and I married those things together through the engineer department, the customer service department, and the sales team. Then we initiated the order for 10,000 shoes, and I made that happen, and you asked for an example, and that was the one I chose. But you're telling me I'm lying because, as you just said, blue suede is not a shoe that people buy. I want you to pull out your phone right now, and I want you to go to clarksusa.com right now, and I want you to look, and I want you to search blue suede only shoes. And then I would have them do it. And I would say, you just pulled up want to do it now? Let's do it right now, JCS. Guys, right now, I haven't been on Clark's USA in a while. I don't know. Let's go to Clark's USA, and let's take a look. And I dial them up, and I look. How many blue suede shoes can we find? You know?
If this was for a sales job,
it is.
You don't. Well, yeah. Then it was. It was a test question. It was.
That's what I believe. Yeah. I believe it was too. Now
like a Sharky environment, like
yeah. I like it. I like the question. I think it's innovative. People don't challenge enough, to be honest. They just whatever you say. I don't know. They just let it get bulldozed.
Hopefully he's not listening to the show.
It doesn't matter if he is because I'm saying all good things anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, dude, I would have failed that. If it was a test, I would have failed that test, dude.
Yeah.
Not
suck my dick and meet me in the parking lot, you piece of shit.
Really? Yeah. Well, you know something, bitch. You know something, bitch. It's like, are you calling me a liar? Like, it would have been great. No, I really like the guy and I like the place. So, like, I really do. But I mean, like, look at this. Like, look at these blue shoes. Like, there were so many. I literally have 2 pairs of blue suede Clark shoes right now in my house. So, like, it was just funny. But it was funny. And I would have had them pull up on the phone, you know, the shoes. And I would have said, now, you know what I mean? So the only thing that you've said is that nobody has blue suede shoes and that nobody buys them and that could be a fake story. So right there, you're wrong about that. So you called me a liar. You can't really prove whether what I said was true or false, but I can prove what you just said is false. And so I'm at least at a neutral. You're at a -1. I win. Let's move on to the next thing.
Joe, if you do get the job
there, been like, yeah, we're not hiring this guy. He's too full of himself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a lose-lose situation.
If you get the job there, if you get hired, will you challenge or not challenge the guy, but like talk to him about it? Be like,
yeah, I'll probably bring it up to him. I'll probably be like, hey, did you like? And it's okay either way. It's okay whatever the answer was. If he legitimately thought like this guy's I get it. Sometimes I come across kind of like that, like I'm lying. Like, unfortunately, I do better on the phone than I do in person. I'll admit that. I'm a much better phone person. For whatever reason in real life, I have kind of a silly face, I think, and a silly look.
What do you mean? You ganger or what's the word? Grounder? I don't know what the word is. Fucking
what?
Hundreds of people to watch you live every day. People love you.
I know, but people love a funny person or like a person who's like silly and entertaining. But what I'm saying is when you get in front of sometimes like very serious people, like they may take you a different way.
You had the suit and tie on today?
I did. Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh my God, it's one of those days.
Well, my kids came home from school. They're like, whenever I have to put on a suit. But today, Finn comes up. He goes, "You look like you're the owner of a company." I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I bought the whole company, son." Because I age.
Finn has good taste.
He does. He has good taste. He sucked his mom's nipples at 6 months old. Let me tell you something. Doomed, thank you for the $3. If you guys want to donate, feel free to donate above, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be needing money based on how that interview went today. So please donate above, up top, thank you, or Cash App, that'd be awesome. Last night, unfortunately, we lost all of Botch Club's money. That was too bad.
Oh, shit. I thought you had one half of it back.
Oh, no. We burned it all.
Oh, damn.
No,
it was a rough night then.
I feel bad for him because he was trying to, whatever I won, we're going to split it. And he watched as the other night we turned Jesse's 300 into 1,200 or whatever it was. And he put up 300 and we lost it all. So.
Well, there you go. That was Jesse's fucking lesson to Botch Club. Jesse gave it out the heart. Botch Club gave it out of greed.
There you go. And you know what? If I had been gambling offline, I would have stopped. Because we had 300, we went down to 5. I had 300, we went down to 250. We went down to 10. We went back up to 358. And then we went down to 5 and lost it all. So if I'd been gambling offline, the second or third time I got back to 300, and then if I dropped below again to 260, 270, I'd have cashed out right there. I'd say, all right, I'm walking away. It's not happening tonight. I'm out. But because we were on stream and the goal was to try to win something, we burned it all. So I feel bad for Botch Club. So guys, go give Botch Club a follow on Instagram, because he really sponsored the show the other night. Although I got none of that money, so that sucks. Because that would have helped to keep it. So bad decision the other night, but that's okay because a couple nights before we had a great night. So it is what it is. But
that's okay, Botch Club. You're fucked, buddy.
Sorry, Botch Club.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll give you a follow, Botch.
No, that's a botch.
As for Roman and Cody and the PW Insider, that might be just us a distraction for us thinking they're saying, hey, they're not going to have the trilogy, but in actuality, they're really having the trilogy just to say it's not happening, but it is actually happening. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it might actually be happening. Like, we're not going to have it. So in actuality, Roman actually wins it. So we don't expect it. Everybody's reading the dirt sheets or whatever it's called, what they want to call it. They don't. So nobody's going to be looking at them winning the Royal Rumble, Roman. So that's all it is. I think Roman's going to win the Royal Rumble still. I think Cody is probably going to get the title back either at Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. I hope none of that happens. I hope the rumor is true that they don't have the trilogy and they wait some other day for that. I'm tired
I think they're gonna wait. I don't want to see that match again, but they're probably gonna.
They're gonna have the trilogy. It's gonna happen. That's the only thing they got going for them.
Well, that's probably what's going to happen. But I hope that PW Insider is like telling us the truth. I hope that's really what's happening. That they're not having the trilogy.
Oh my God!
Now, are we gonna forget that during that WrestleMania promo, they got Brock Lesnar in that like gambling table? And did we forget about Brock Lesnar being on that promo gambling table? Like, what match is he gonna have?
Brock Lesnar? True. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Poker table, Bullfrog, not gambling table.
Well, dude, that's why you're there for the.
I know. I'm just telling you the proper
gambling.
Proper.
Dude, I know the proper term. Fuck you, asshole. Go.
No, what are you gonna say? You sand, asshole.
D. Welsh, you really gotta stop sending me a million messages on Twitter that I'm sharing fake information and stuff.
What?
He's like,
we do a lot of that shit.
Strikes again.
What is he doing?
He's telling me that it's not true that the Saudi Arabia arena is being built, that it's a lie, and whatever. And everywhere I look, it says it's being built. Like everywhere I look, It says the arena is being constructed.
I think it's 50-50 because some like all I saw was two of those, like a little small video, a little 3-second. All this I send to you, but
I think the pictures that we've seen are not the right place. I think that those are fake, that people are sharing false images of the actual place, but it is under construction and they're building it. But I think
it looks like
yeah, that doesn't. I mean, I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not the one saying this. Is fucking coming from all these news sites everywhere. So I don't know. And I asked Grok, and Grok said it's being constructed. I asked Google. Google says it's being constructed.
Wow.
I mean, is it not being constructed? Someone prove to me that it's not being constructed, and I'll change my mind. But
the pay-per-view is January 31st for the Rumble, so it probably is.
Well, they're saying that it's still 16 days away, and it's going to take, they're still constructing it.
It's going to take a long time. They're probably building some massive fucking stage. It's going to take a while.
And that's the crazy part. 16 days away, no trailers, no vignettes, no nothing about the Rumble, no announcement saying they're entering. We haven't got any of that yet.
Well, they probably will this Monday.
I am surprised a little bit. The biggest thing that we had was Randy Orton there. Randy Orton was like on location one time telling people about it. That was the only thing that we got, I feel like.
Exactly. I'm like, Jesus, it's like we're 16 days into the next PLE, a big one, a major one that will dictate WrestleMania. It's like, why are we not talking about the Rumble right now?
Because they didn't announce no matches yet for it.
Matches, just Royal Rumble is about announcing who's going to enter Bullfrog.
Well, yeah, they'll probably do it. They'll have probably Braun Breaker in the Royal Rumble, and they'll have Division and the Rumble.
Is it confirmed one night still, or is it 2 nights?
Yeah, it's one night. It's one night.
Right, good.
What, the Rumble? Yeah, they're not making that 2 nights. Hell no.
Well, I guarantee you next year they're going to have it 2 nights for next year. Probably watch. I guarantee it.
Not. I don't want to see that.
My thing is, it's almost it's close to 2 weeks away, and 16 days.
That's crazy. It's 2 weeks, bro. It's crazy.
Almost,
yeah.
And they haven't made any announcements about the Royal Rumble. Wait,
is it in India? It's in India or Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
So, they're like, they shut down. You see what they did, Glaze? They shut down they're mad at the U.S. and stuff.
No.
See that? Shut down the airspace. See that?
Saudi Arabia is the ally of the U.S.
Yeah.
No, I know, but they said they're going to shut down the airspace for the U.S.
Yeah, it would make it a little difficult, but I think they'd still get there. But it would make it difficult for sure.
I think I sent that to you.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it's...
Plus, a lot of wrestlers don't want to travel there.
Russia has a deal with Saudi Arabia, so Russia doesn't want to fuck around with Saudi Arabia either. So it's... Yeah, I don't know. It'd be
with
tough.
All the Iran stuff going over there, Daddy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see where Russia's saying they're claiming they have a stake in the oil stuff over in Venezuela?
Yeah, did they? That's funny.
Yeah,
so Joe,
they're saying that now. I'm like, okay, y'all have a stake in it now? Yeah, right. Give me a break.
How do they?
You can do a double. You can do a double. This is a joke. That you can do a double dose or 2 birds with 1 stone. You can join ICE, get the job, and then get attacked and killed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I could end up sending about $100,000 back to my family, and then I'll get killed. So it'd be perfect, actually. I mean, that would only.
So Joe, what do you think?
That would only cover them for 1
Joe,
year, though. So I mean, that 1 year is not going to really help. But
so Joe, what did you think of Kenny Omega's promo tonight?
I didn't hear it. I saw the.
What do you think of the main event?
I watched him walk out of the ring. I didn't have the volume up. I watched the show, but not the volume up. It was okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew MJF was retaining. I figured, so I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, it was a good match though.
It was a good match.
Don Callis came out and interrupted like Kenny Omega and like stole his thunder.
Yeah, I missed the Omega promo. Unfortunately, I did watch him walk to the back, and I turned the volume up, and the crowd was loud. So I was like, okay. Well,
like I said, you didn't miss much because Don Callis like kind of stole his fucking thunder, so you didn't miss much.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I think some people thought it was pretty good tonight.
Now,
yeah,
MJF,
it was all right.
Now MJF basically, when he won the match, he basically gave credit, and I'm like, bro, you're a heel. Why are you giving this guy credit? Why are you giving this man credit? Yeah, and then he beat him up. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You're a heel. You're not supposed to be giving him credit. What the fuck?
Well, they used to work together, so they still have some animosity there.
Doesn't matter. You're a heel. You don't give the guy credit. You beat him down and do whatever. You don't. Give
maybe he's not. Well, maybe he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be. He's always been a heel, but I don't know.
Did you guys see this when Trump said like "F you" to some Ford worker? Yelled swore at Trump, so Trump swore at him. But
I think I saw that.
So Jim Cornette,
everybody's heard about it.
Jim Cornette's publicly offering $5,000 to the worker for the Trump viral incident, whatever. So I thought that was funny. But even though Jim Cornette's offering $5,000, well, if that's the case, Jim, there's already a GoFundMe for the worker. The worker that yelled this to Trump, I think his GoFundMe is up to like $300,000 or $400,000.
What did he yell at? What did he yell at him about?
He said, "Stop protecting pedophiles."
I mean, he's not wrong.
He said, "You're a pedophile protector," and then Trump said, "Fuck you," and then gave him the finger, kind of like how Ghost said what he would say during the interview. Trump did that during this.
We got balls out here.
Yeah,
bro, with the time.
And so now you're $5,000, Jim Cornette. If you want to give him the $5,000, you don't have to say you're going to give it to him. You can literally go to the GoFundMe page and drop $5,000, and he allegedly he's going to get that, right? So go ahead, Cornette. Does anyone think Cornette will really do it? And
no.
So Cornette's just virtue signaling, you think?
Like always, that rain blast fuck.
Yeah.
You know, if he had $5,000 to just throw to people randomly, I would think he wouldn't even be doing Comic-Cons anymore or whatever.
Well, that old guy looks like he diddles kids anyway.
What?
Well, he just diddles kids, but he's like, War, you're breaking up. You're breaking up, War. You're breaking up.
Wire's not even on the call.
Wait a minute. Trump says whole milk is coming back to school lunches. We took whole milk out of school? Why do we?
Jesus, what the fuck is going on with our fucking society?
Yeah,
wait a minute. When do we?
Fat, I think 2%.
Yeah, it was the blue one.
Oh, so they serve milk, but it's got to be the lower percentage. Okay. Well, but I thought they were all about being healthy and stuff. So this is less healthy, isn't it?
There's soda machines in schools ever since I was going to school. You can get soda.
Yeah,
there's soda machines.
Oh my God.
Everything.
Like, what the fuck is going on with our society these days? Like, Jesus Christ.
People like you are fucking taking over.
Yeah.
Tards?
How the fuck are we taking over?
People with low IQs and stuff. Like Joe retweeted that thing or whatever.
But autism.
Commented on it.
Yep. Low autism. High autism.
Trump's wild. Just gives him the finger.
You see the thing I made? You see the thing I did? It was I posted. It was like, Trump is mad that the guy called him a pedo protector, and then I retweeted the people, or the left are literally protecting pedos and murderers by trying to kill and stop ICE from what they're doing. Isn't that wild?
That's
to think about? Just think about it. Like, these people really don't care what a human being does because they're human. We have to be nice to them, and so there shouldn't be nothing as prison. None of that, according to these people on the left now.
I mean, I feel like some laws and sentences should be looked at and maybe reduced. But if you're murdering innocent people, hurting kids, yeah, get thrown in the fucking 4x4 jail cell, bro, and stay there for the rest of your life.
Yep.
That's it. Fuck it.
I don't know how you live in Boston or in Massachusetts, Joe, in like a Democrat state. I don't know how people live. I don't know how you can.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know how your whole state is surviving under.
And to save us tax money, fuck it, just kill them. Hang them. Bring back public execution and watch the crime rate go down.
Well, didn't they do that during 2020 when the Minneapolis bullshit fires shit started happening? Then they kind of already did that?
No.
When that all riot broke out.
Have you seen anybody hung?
Burning cars. No, well, they were like having.
What 2020 did you go through, Bullfrog?
They were having dummies out with the like police uniforms and burning them during 2020. We forget about that.
Yeah, I don't forget about
it. Well, it was like a semi version of it though.
What?
No,
listen, Joe. If these Democrats get in power, like after Trump, it's over now. I mean, what was the far left a few years ago is the regular now.
Well, the pendulum,
like abolishing police, abolishing ICE.
The pendulum is swinging like crazy, right? So when the left gets in, they're going to be crazy this way. The right gets in, they're crazy the other way. It's like it used to be like this. It used to be like swinging back and forth a little bit like this, left, right, left, right, left, right. But ever since the end of Obama to Trump, it started going whack, whack, and now when it comes back to the left, it's going to go whoosh, and it's until somebody stops the windshield wipers. So I don't know, man.
I don't think there is such thing as a far right like popular thing like that. Like there's no white people on the streets killing all the browns, killing all the like. That's not such a thing. Make it out to be on their side. But what is real is these people are on the left are on the streets doing weird shit with ICE and blocking and these moms and everything, these white moms and nose rings, like you said.
Well, yeah, Tim Dillon said it recently. I mean, Tim Dillon said it recently when he was like, I can have a debate with people who, like, every one of us used to be a left-winger, and now, a lot of us are more towards the right or in the middle, but, like, we're not lefties anymore. And he goes, and we'll all have debates with each other and argue, and, like, we'll all be, we won't agree with each other, but we'll all be like, hey, man, come on, let's talk about it. Oh, I don't agree with you, but, I respect you and everything, and we'll see you later. But, like, anybody on the left, it's like, they're like, no, fuck you, I'll hurt you. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
So
you saw what Nash said? Kevin Nash tweeted out, he retweeted what, like, I guess Homeland Security or whatever, they put out, like, the names of all these murderers and rapists they've been catching.
Yeah.
And so Nash is like, well, this is nice. This is a good start. Let's, instead of, like, the visual is what the problem is, the visual of these people. And it's like, bro, how do you expect to act when you're arresting murderers and rapists? You have to be on your shit and you have to be tough. You know?
I actually saw his tweet and I was like busy or something and I sort of like went by it. I couldn't tell what it was. Was he trying to say like, well, this is what we wanted from you? Like, cause there was a video that came out about ICE when Obama was president or Biden was president, something like that. I think I retweeted it somewhere, and it was like CNN did a thing on ICE, and they were like arresting people in like 12 ICE members jumping in a car and getting people, and CNN was portraying them like they have a tough job to do. They're heroes. And now it's 2000, you know what I'm saying? Like, go watch that video. It's crazy. They deported more people than we deported now, and CNN was acting like ICE were heroes. It's so weird.
But it's scary. It's scary because these moms and these women that hate men, the left turned them into, let's impede ICE and let's start all these crazy TikToks you see from these people scares the shit. I mean, fuck wrestling, fuck everything else. Like, this shit is so important and wild right now. We have to stick together as Americans because we have to be on the same page. Like, we got to support ICE, Joe. We have to. I mean,
Jesus. Well, I do.
Like we're part of the committee or something.
I stay out of it because I'm not dumb. I've got.
No,
I'm
fuck
not,
that. You're a voter. You're a voter. You support America, and I know you're in the middle of the road. You support everyone, and you hate everyone. But
yeah, and Wire's actually got a point because
common sense right now, bro. I mean, like, if you don't think when borders are open and lackluster laws aren't being laws aren't being in place, and Biden switching up the laws that Trump had
if
on
you
the
don't
border
think
and
that I,
immigration and all that,
if you don't think that I can disagree with what Biden did and then also disagree with what Trump is doing, then you're mistaken.
Well, for one, I would never agree.
This wouldn't even be happening. ICE with Bullfrog.
I agree that it would. So my point is,
I'm saying that I would never agree. I would never agree. Shut up, Wire. God damn, can I get a fucking thought in?
Oh
Go
my
fuck
God.
yourself, Wire. Like, again with the shit, dude. Like, you guys are doing everything.
All right, go, you fucking idiot! Talk! You interrupted me, you fucking cunt! Shut the fuck up!
Wire. See what you started?
Talk!
God damn.
Talk!
Okay, god damn. So anyway, Wire thinks he's the fucking... Oh my god, I'm trying to! Oh.
You weren't even supposed to be talking.
All right, he's muted. Go ahead, Bullfrog.
Okay, so again, can I get a fucking thought in?
All right, now,
Wire trying
now you're muted. You fucking idiot. What a stupid fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Right back,
It's
reset his
fucking
brain
AIDS.
right back to retard. Oh my god, bro. Anyway, yeah, if you don't think that I can be upset with the way that they're executing the deportations, then you're crazy. Because my thing is, I want to be as almost perfect as you can be. And they've done okay, but there's been a lot of mistakes, and I don't like that.
I feel like they highlight the mistakes more than
they do. They do.
Yeah, there wouldn't be problems if these idiots weren't impeding these people. If ICE did what they do, and
no,
you don't see.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I don't. These people want to play chicken with ICE and then get hit. Like, that's on them. I'm not talking about that. Like, there's just
let Leah get crazy and do that shit, dude. Like, for real.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? Well, because my wife isn't retarded. If I married a woman that thought, well, I'm gonna leave my kids at home and I'm gonna go out and drive around ICE and play chicken with ICE to troll them, I would be really concerned about my choices.
These leftists are doing this Democrat thing as their religion now, bro. These new leftists and everything. It's their religion.
Because they don't have a religion. This is
their number one.
Nope, it's true, because everybody needs something spiritual or a belief or a club or whatever. Everybody needs something, and if you don't have religion, sometimes you find things like this. But everyone's polarized by the politics. But again, Joe Biden, and that's why when people go, "Oh, don't you realize now that this is a mistake?" No, because it doesn't erase the 4 years that Biden let millions of illegals into the country and then purposely let in criminals too. So it's like, if he had not done that, if Joe Biden didn't do what he did, then Trump wouldn't be accessing ICE like this. It'd be more about the economy. Maybe it would be about build the wall again. But now it's an offensive, like, military operation around the country to kick out the people that Biden left in. And it's like that.
Take out the Mexicans.
Yeah, and so that is stupid that we have to waste time doing this. But I also wanted to see a more perfect execution of it, not some mix-ups or some people getting hurt by mistake or, completely impeding on things. I'm also not as mad about it as some people, because I know that in 2004 we signed the Patriot Act, and I know the Patriot Act was made to basically overlap the Constitution, which doesn't make sense. You're not supposed to be able to override the Constitution. But most of these senators and Congress people and all this bullshit that are mad right now, they all signed off on it. So
that's bullshit.
They are now angry, but they signed off on it.
You're the same talking points on the right, like these people are, and sometimes it comes off a bit cringy when Trump does it, but these people are terrorists and rapists and murderers that are coming in. It's not just people from Mexico, bro. Like,
yeah,
of course, it's
Joe
from
Biden. Joe
from
Biden
everywhere.
did the opposite in laws in which he redacted all of the Trump shit.
My
my
point is, if 100 people come in, and let's just use small numbers. If 100 people come in, and 50 of them are from Mexico, and 50 of them are families. Like I have a different outlook on those people compared to a child murderer came in the country. Like there's a different tone that I have. If a child murderer illegally came into our country, that person's fucked because you are not coming in here illegally. You're a piece of shit and we should kill you. We should just execute you. But
what Trump was giving Biden,
the family,
and then we're giving them the freebies too.
Yeah, well, because Biden said, Biden said, come on in, and then gave everybody whatever. I get that. But that's what I'm talking about with overcorrection.
Great,
that's what I'm saying with overcorrection, though, dude. Everybody got allowed to just come in and get benefits, even if they were a family or a child molester. And now under Trump, everybody is being forcibly removed, whether they're a family or a child molester. And in both situations, I don't think either work. Like for me, that's just the way I am. I think that some people are just, like the family, like when they kick people out who have been here for like 15 years, that had nothing to do with Biden. So I'm not going I'm not going after those people. You were here 15 years, you're illegal. I don't give a shit. You're already here. Fuck it. I'm going after the people that came in the last year or the last 2 years.
I know you're compassionate. I know you want to.
Okay, Ghost.
But at the end of the day, not leave you with this, but think about this always. You feel about the hardworking families coming in from over the border. At the end of the day, none of them are fucking helping you in your real life to get you by today. So why should you have a fucking care on these motherfuckers?
Because it's human. It's human to think that way of another person. It's human.
Yeah, because
people here, people in this hall, people in this community.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. Send back Juanito with fucking Maria and their 5,000 kids. Send them back. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But other people
don't you go out there and fuck with ICE and shit? I mean, that's those people doing that and shit. I mean, like what in the fuck? Like, what are they doing?
I'd like to make it so people can get in legally a little bit better, a little easier. I would like it to make it much harder to get in the country illegally, but easier to get in the country legally. That's what I'd like to do. If you could switch those a little bit, it would help people get in legally. It would loosen up the bottleneck a little bit, and then it would also give you more of a right and excuse to penalize people that do it illegally. Because it's like, hey, listen, there's a legal way to do it, And then it also allows us to document you, right? If you're coming in with your family, you have kids and a wife, and you're a family, and you're coming in and you have no priors and you guys are trying to get in and you come in illegally, you basically document it, you give them a ticket, and, you show them how they can do it legally, and you help them with that process in a way. But that's the way I feel. But if it's somebody who's a criminal, hey, don't try to come back.
Armed man. You should have armed guards, armed army men at the border. If anyone crosses, shoot to kill.
I feel like we should have like a database of these fuckers, which I think we do.
They do, yeah. That's
you come in here and you did a crime over there, and guess what, buddy? We're gonna execute you here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna send your fucking clothes and shoes back to your family.
Yeah, if you murdered kids down there, and let's not forget Venezuela and some other places, they sent the whole fucking jail of people here. They were like, yo, empty the jails.
Like literal asylums. They emptied them out and started sending them.
Right.
It was weird. I mean,
hardworking families, Joe. Like if you believe in that fact, that's enough. That's enough.
Some of them are, but not all
it's
of them.
True. Yeah, because it's true. So Biden literally said, hey, come over here, guys. We're going to give you all papers. We're all going to give you green cards.
And and that's the scary thing too, is like, imagine the legitimate people from Mexico who did want to come here. They always wanted to be in America, and they found out, oh my God, we are actually being told we can come. It doesn't matter. and those people actually came here, and then the next thing you know, a couple years later, Trump is now the president, and you're being rounded up by fucking scary masked police. You know, you're that's not fair to those people. That's not their fault. Joe Biden fucking told them to come here. They told them to come after, and then eventually they said, "Don't come, no, don't come." But they told them initially, "Come here," and fucking droves were coming to the fucking shit. So, you know, I just think that's sick, bro. To fuck with people's lives like that. Like, yeah, move up, uproot yourself, and come here for that better life you wanted. Oh, 2 years later, oh, now we might round you up and shoot you. You know, that's like, what the fuck? Like, and so that's not their fault. So no, I agree with what we're doing to an extent. But like I said, there's definitely, you could have done it better. And you'll never do it perfect. You'll just never do it perfect. You can't. Mistakes happen. I don't mind mistakes happening a little bit, but there's some things that are egregiously done stupid. So it pisses me off. But they are doing what they need to do.
Yeah, shit needs to be done.
And so, yeah. And it's...
Goodbye, Pedro.
I can feel both ways without being a fucking, you know, libtard.
See you
or
later,
something like
Maria.
that. See you later, Maria. Maria, get back. But anyway, it's fucking.
We have to do that sometimes, Joe. A little bit here and there. We have to get the politics out because it does bother. I see you on Twitter, motherfucker. You be getting upset and retweeting these liberal fucks and shit. But not necessarily them, but like seeing the videos and shit. You be giving your opinion. You're definitely way right leaning than you used to be 10 years ago. It's more common sense,
maybe,
you know, now, but
there's a left. They're basically fucking nose pierced, blue-haired weirdos.
What's up with the nose ring? Why is everybody? You know what I noticed? If you have wide open eyes, like if your eyes are always wide open and you have a nose ring, it's like always. What's up with that? Why is that? Glasses sometimes, but it's always the nose ring. Forget about it. Like it's like,
especially like the women in politics and whatever, the senators shit, they're always like the white and glasses, like the cunts, you know, like the older, like what's her name in Senator Pocahontas.
Oh yeah, well Massachusetts.
Elizabeth Warren, yeah.
Massachusetts is a bit of a mess. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. It's weird, but it's weird that group, it just looks like that now. It's crazy. Venezuela illegal just shot by ICE in Minneapolis after attempting to harm an agent by swinging a shovel at him. Yep. The illegal was shot in the leg and is in stable condition.
There you go.
He's lucky he didn't get his shit blown off.
Yo, this is going on, and Alan on Twitter is like, you got to come up here, man. You really got to make a trip up here. I'll buy us some beers and we can watch it burn. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go to Minneapolis and maybe get shot by the cops or have a crazy fucking protester person attack me. I am not.
You're white. You need to die.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not going. I ain't going. Well, you give me like $5,000, I'll come up there for like a weekend.
Venezuelan migrant held up a shovel, tried to assault one of their agents, and you can hear those chants there in the background as protesters show up. That's when they say use the shovel to try and assault the agent. Shots were fired. This Venezuelan teen, we're told, was shot in the leg. Expect our colleague Bill Malusian, who just got off the phone with his federal sources, Sean, is that...
Yeah, see, even though the person probably attacked the cop with the shovel, like they said, like attacked him with a shovel, that doesn't matter because they're gonna say, well, the ICE shouldn't be here. You know, like they shouldn't be here anyway. So, like, it's not like you would think people would be like, oh, that's his fault. Well, no, they're gonna be like, oh no, they shouldn't be here anyway. So, you know, oh well, like
it's a mess. It's a mess. But I mean, we're overcorrecting what Biden did, obviously. So,
yeah, I'm gonna find that Kevin Nash thing.
I want to see. Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was making like a sarcastic joke or if he was being serious. Like, hey, this is what we want to see from you guys, not shooting people. What was? Do you know?
I'm gonna retweet because it's like a ICE.gov official thing about the stuff going on. He's like, this information needs to be posted daily. Feel all of American wants. So you're right on that, Joe. I'm gonna retweet you.
Yeah.
I fucking unsubscribed from his YouTube channel, Nash.
Oh,
his
really?
views, but
couldn't deal with his.
Yeah, I love him. I grew up on him, bro. He was one of my heroes, but you know.
Now he's talking a lot of shit on fucking. Yeah.
I like Nash. I don't agree with him on everything, but I like him, and I like watching this shit. He follows me for some reason, which is
what
very interesting.
Bro, he was mine and probably a lot of your audience's earliest memories in wrestling, especially if you grew up with the NWO and watching that first.
He's really good. I met. He wouldn't remember meeting me, but I met him at maybe two indie shows, you know, and he was, you know, he's just exactly the way he is, you know, at those shows. But yeah, I don't know, you know, maybe Nash has caught a show or two or something, because I can't figure out why Nash would be following me.
You're a big deal in the wrestling scene, Joe, independently.
Yeah, you are.
You know, I don't know why.
Internet.
I'm serious, though. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why because he's only following. He's not like John Cena, who follows 1 million people, so John Cena following me doesn't matter. But he only follows 1,600. I follow that many.
Yeah.
So
it might be because you have a beef with Jim Cornette or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't get it, because me and Cornette fight. I don't know. I don't know.
Joe is the Howard Stern of wrestling. Joe is the Tom Green of wrestling. Internet wrestling personality.
Did you know that Kevin Nash is Native American?
No, I did not know that.
I was reading his bio.
Other than any wrestler or manager that was on wrestling or on TV, Joe Cronin is like the first internet wrestling personality. Would you agree with that?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, you were like the first to do live after.
No, I mean, I would say that we were one of the initial live streams for YouTube after shows, but there were several internet radio live audio broadcasts. I would say a couple of those. There was a couple other YouTubers doing it. Sports Courier was going live after Raw when I did. Bruce Blitz was doing it. Who else was doing it live? Maybe that's about it, actually. It was Bruce Blitz, and that was about it as far as live on YouTube after shows. Yeah, there wasn't many back in 2012, 13. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, that's why we crushed it at the beginning, you know. And then a lot of other people didn't start for a while. Like Saul Monster and JD didn't do it until about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. I don't know when they started, but it was only a few years back. But they didn't even do it in 2014 and 15 and 16 and 17. They didn't even do live. It was crazy because they were so used to uploading podcasts. Chat, if you guys can hit the like button, that'd be awesome. If anybody wants to donate, the Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Feel free to donate and drop it. It's 11 o'clock at night. We're going, brother. And yeah, like WrestleCap Radio. I think Tony was doing it live on a website at one point, but usually he uploaded. A lot of those people uploaded. There was even Solomonster would upload to his website, but I'm talking about live. Like I said, there was a few people that were doing a live stream on their websites, audio, when we were doing the live YouTube show. And before we were doing the live YouTube show, I was streaming on Ustream and whatever audio website we use. We use some kind of audio site to stream as well. But yeah, but as far as YouTube goes, I don't think anybody else was YouTube streaming. We were doing Google Hangouts, YouTube Stream, whatever it was at the time, 2012. I think it was just Sports Courier and I think I think them and maybe Bruce. But everybody else was either uploading.
Do you think Kevin Nash would be
Insiders with Joe Cronin here on the XM Sirius?
It's almost rest in peace to Kevin Castle too, because
Joe.
That's still
Joe. Do you think
Dickhead.
I'm trying to talk. Joe, can we mute Wire?
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying to talk. Wire, stop.
I'm trying to listen to what Joe said about Radio Wrestling. He's finishing his sentence.
I'm trying to talk to Joe.
All right,
he is.
Saying, you can cry all you want, but you.
Why stop,
bro? Joe.
Joe's face, dude. Come on, guys. Stop being fucking retarded, bro. He's gonna go commit
stop with your school bullshit, Wire. You can't be doing this on Joe's fucking platform with this school bullshit you're doing, Wire. Stop it.
Act your age. Relax.
Act your fucking age, you fucking wigger.
Whoa, Joe. What did he say? A liquor? He called me a liquor?
I think he said wigger, but he or rigger. I don't know. Called you.
God damn, Wire. You can't do this over here on this shit. You want to do this? Go to the other side and fucking do this.
We can rewrite the tape, and you can see that you interrupted Joe when he was answering a question I asked.
I'm trying to talk to Joe, and you're fucking over talking me, Wire. You're doing this every fucking day. I hope you seriously fucking die, Wire. I seriously hope you die in your fucking sleep tonight.
Talking?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I seriously hope you die in your fucking sleep tonight, Wire.
Like a psycho leftist. Pacharo, get this guy, please.
Yeah, Bullfrog, you sure you're not voting for Kamala next year?
I'm seriously fucking done with I'm seriously done with this asshole.
You're an extremist.
I can't stand his ass. I can't stand this guy. I hope Wire dies in a fucking electrocute his ass. I can't stand this guy anymore.
Somebody,
I'm over here trying to talk to Joe.
Okay, all right, Bullfrog. Get to what you're
it's like every fucking day you guys try to come up with, but no, dude, it's fucking.
All right, Bullfrog. What were you?
The Joe and Bullfrog show. There's 10 other people on this call.
Bullfrog, before you threaten YR, what were you gonna say?
I was trying to say, do you think Nash would make a good president?
Kevin Nash?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I don't agree with everything politically, but he's a nice. I think he'd be okay, maybe. I don't know. But then again,
I was about to say, didn't he say his son was glamoring him in his coffin?
Yeah, he said his kid.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
that was the weirdest shit ever, bro.
Well, listen.
Yeah, let's not make that guy president.
Well, you have your family member die, and then see how you feel. How I don't know.
I'm not gonna feel like he's glamoring me.
What was it is that what he said? Was it glamoring or whatever?
Yeah, glamoring. Yeah, he's just laying there glamoring me.
Look at Pacharo's profile picture. It's like an older Bullfrog.
He meant, he meant that his kid was, very like. It's almost like you like.
Very kid.
Yeah, it's hard to defend it, but I think it's just meant like it's very angelic and like we looked at peace and angelic and I get what he was saying, but yeah, it sounded weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Did you see?
I wouldn't even be able to fucking talk for probably like 2 days or maybe 2 years if my kid that happened. You feel me?
I don't know what I would do
on a podcast.
That guy must be some kind of tough because I would be. I don't know, man. That'd be so. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I can't even handle fucking.
You can't even explain it right. I can't even put it into words.
Dude, I'm a pussy. I can't handle this stupid, dumb shit that happens in my life. I complain about it. Can you imagine? Like I'd be a melted penis. Like I don't know. Like it would be.
Melted penis.
It'd be rough.
Do a penis to melt.
Did you see? Drew? Did you see Drew's promo he cut? Well, not promo, but what he had to say when he had his little match in Glasgow.
No, what did he say?
He just basically said he's glad he won the belt, all that. He sung the Scottish anthem, and he basically one of his family members that passed away. What he talked about it, I think a year back. He wanted to pay homage to his, I think it was his aunt or something, and I think that was about it. But I'm glad he has the title. But are they gonna ruin his title run with like what little time he has with it? Is that gonna happen? That's what I'm worried about.
I mean, I just don't want them to start turning fucking Drew McIntyre as your foreigner heel guy that you just have to boo because he likes where he's from. Unless he's really leaning into that whole, I'm doing this for my dead aunt. That means he'll be turning face, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that was just for the fans because it was not like filmed.
Man, I think he was talking about it happened. That shit happened Monday night or something.
No, it was filmed in Glasgow, but it was on the WWE YouTube page.
Oh well, yeah, no, people saw it then.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you think they're gonna turn him face?
I don't know. They might make him a tweener.
I mean, that'd be pretty
cool.
You
a fucking tweener.
Well, fuck, shut the fuck up.
I know he sucked.
You shut the fuck up.
How are you gonna insult someone when you cry about everything, bro? Stop. Don't even. Just stop.
Oh my god, dude! Why are this ain't your fucking show anymore?
People,
you can't pull your fucking schoolyard bullshit over here.
I know for a fact, Drew McIntyre sucked as a fucking face when Vince McMahon. What?
What?
What do you mean? What?
It says Drew McIntyre sucked as a face.
Yeah, you did. Fucking interrupted me to wait. What? Well, you can't hear me?
I can hear you, but I thought somebody was talking over you.
No.
No.
I thought that was Eric. It sounded like Eric was talking over you.
Eric, shut the fuck up, Eric.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, my bad, Eric.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ghost.
No, I just want to see if they can book him better as a face now than the Vince McMahon era, because I believe that was the last time he was face, wasn't he?
I don't want to see him as a face. I'd rather see him as a heel or a tweener.
Well, tweener. I think isn't tweener more like face basically now.
Yeah, but tweener. I mean, he's not really changed his character much.
I mean, what is his character right now?
Heel.
Yeah, but what is it? What's his character?
It's like
That's his character.
No,
what do you mean?
What's his character? What is Drew McIntyre's character? You see how Cody Rhodes' character is all American, kiss babies and hug fat women, say hi to people, smile bright.
Oh, yeah.
Drew just basically talks shit to everybody and makes it all about him and stuff like that.
No, okay, so he's not even a delusional heel. He's nothing like that, right?
Yeah. Bro, what everyone and here and every stuff saying they wanted him to be Drew to be healed. Drew needs to be healed. Drew needs to be healed. Come on.
Yeah. I'm glad he's healed.
Mm-hmm.
But has that really been something?
Nah, because WWE doesn't let him go all the way. They always, you know what I'm saying?
They did let him go all the way when they were.
He's fucking great.
They did when he went face.
Everything.
They let him go all the way when it was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre when they had the feud going 2 years ago.
The CM Punk thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had that was the best thing going for Drew. And
I feel like that was more Drew than anything. They were letting him, since it was his time to renegotiate or re-sign, they were like, yeah, bro, you can say and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That sword and shit. Joe, do you like the stuff going on in WWE now or the Roman Reigns stuff? Both sucked, but
I hate to say it, but I think the Roman Reigns era was probably better than what we have now. Sad to say.
Which is crazy. I remember that's one of the main reasons why I stopped watching wrestling.
See?
Yeah. The Bloodline stuff was the best thing going for WWE for a while. And then it started getting a little offhand. But then Sammy started making it better. And then after Sammy stopped, and then Cody lost his match. And then Cody won the title. And then fucking everything went downhill.
They should have just called an audible. They should have just called an audible and let Sammy beat Roman Reigns and be like, sorry, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
I know we didn't force you to sign here, but we just shit changes, buddy. See how you change your hair color every other week? We had to change plans. You're not going to be the guy.
Nobody believes Sami Zayn. Just look at him.
Yeah, bro, but he was the thing that was making the bloodline, right? I remember that's what they were called. The bloodline, fucking entertaining. It made me want to start watching.
Yeah. He made everybody break character.
Well, it was the best thing going.
He made everybody break character. He made everybody break character. So it was pretty good. I liked how he could make Solo laugh, make Jay laugh because Jay was a heel. Solo was a heel. They didn't like to laugh because they were heels. Obviously, the only one that could laugh was Jimmy because he could cut jokes and shit like that. So.
Well, and plus the bloodline was the best.
Doing that book.
Oh my God, why do you keep over talking me, YR?
Bro, you're over talking.
What is your fucking deal with me, bro? Why are you so obsessed with me? Like, for real, what is your fucking deal with over talking me tonight? Why are you trying to fucking rage bait me and trying to fucking get me to the holler and scream, YR? What is your fucking deal, YR? What is your fucking deal with me tonight, YR? Why are you trying to do this to me? Why? What did I ever do to you, YR? What did I ever do to you?
The chat is not liking this, Bullfrog. Relax.
I don't give a fuck what the chat is not liking. I could give a fuck about the fucking character. I hope the chat fucking dies.
Jesus, buddy.
All right, Glaze, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted and over.
No, you interrupted me, you fucking two-faced faggot. You where? Why don't you shut up, you fucking fake-ass pieces of shit? Why don't you go ask your fucking staff if it's okay for you to be on fucking show? Why don't you go ask your staff if it's okay for you to be on fucking... Here we go, wires.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Cuz, dude, you're doing this on purpose. You keep telling people in the past, I hate it when Bullfrogs holler and screaming. I hate it when Bullfrogs holler and screaming. But you constantly keep... Oh my God, with the fucking sound clips.
You need to relax, man.
You need to fucking relax, you fucking wicked spick. Fuck you, Wire.
Bullfrog, breathe.
Wire, I hope your dad fucking dies. I hope your dad fucking dies.
Hope your dad dies too. And your name.
I hope your dad has a fucking heart attack. I hope your dad has a fucking seizure and fucking dies.
Bullfrog, calm down. It's bad for your health.
Pacharo.
Yeah.
Nobody wants you here, YR. Don't die already. Nobody wants you here. I'm seriously done with your fucking shit. Stop playing the sound clips on Joe's fucking show. It's fucking dumb.
Calm down.
God damn, we can't be fucking
just
professional.
Cries every night on shows. Just cries every night. Do y'all like this in the chat? Yes or no?
God, you make me want to go near a woman.
Why?
Pacharo, go ahead, Pacharo.
Oh my God, dude! Why are you? This is gonna make me fucking leave and quit the fucking community.
We don't want to hear this shit all night.
8 other people on the call. Bullfrog, sharing his.
Bullfrog, this is not. You're not the star of the show.
Seriously, why? I hope you fucking die for real.
Bullfrog, boy, they can't even hear me.
Yeah, we hear you. Take five, Bullfrog. Take it easy, bro. Take 5.
No, dude, I'm tired of this bullshit. Every day you guys are trying to make up ideas to fucking trigger me or fucking give me the fucking rage.
Obviously, you're the problem.
See what I fucking mean? You guys think it's a fucking sideshow.
That's why you're doing it.
Oh my God, I can't get... I want to fucking mute this guy. Wire with the fucking sound clips.
Alright, go ahead.
No, I'm...
Hey, what the fuck you doing?
Wire, go fuck up, you fucking wigger. I hope your dad fucking raped you and you're asleep tonight.
Why is everything about rape?
Ladies and gentlemen, Pacharo.
Seriously, Wire, I hope your dad rapes you and you're fucking asleep tonight.
I don't think he gives a shit.
I hope your dad fucking takes your fucking TV tonight, Wire.
TV. Punishment for over talking someone. That's a punishment for getting your TV removed.
Can't get a fucking word in. This is the YR show. It's a YR fucking show.
Let's interrupt everyone and ask about a poo poo and a pee pee.
Bullfrog, what do you want to talk about? You're Cody Rhodes right now. What do you want to talk about?
You interrupted Glaze, so it goes back to Glaze. Glaze, go ahead, man.
I think I just forgot because Bullfrog's already done talking.
Every day you guys are trying to make up ideas of fucking. Oh,
You
what can we do to fucking trigger Bullfrog? Oh, what can we do to trigger Bullfrog?
We interrupt.
Why are like WWE fans? We let people speak.
No, you guys are trying to make up ideas like, oh, what can we do? Oh my god.
Stop treating us like Dominic Mysterio so we can't
Joe,
speak.
can we please view wire with these fucking sound clips?
I didn't do those just now. I didn't do that.
I don't think it's him doing them.
It is him doing it. And Wire, or Joe, why do you want this fucking doxing faggot piece of shit back on your community? You know this guy fucking hated you for 10 fucking years.
Wait, who's doxing me? I thought. Wait a minute. I thought Gargut said this the other day, and then you said that he was lying.
Well, now I want him gone.
Now you're lying.
I hope. Now I want him fucking gone. Wire does not know how.
$5 headset, bro. It's everyone else's fault. Like fuck you. Get
no, you want to fucking.
You don't even have a mic, dude.
No, you want to overtalk me.
No, you just interrupted Glaze. So that's what started this back.
My God. Wire, what is your fucking deal with overtalking me? Why are you trying to fucking get me to have a fucking panic attack? Do you want me to go to the hospital and have me and my family will blame you for my fucking death, Wire? Do you want that on your fucking conscience, Wire?
Nobody's
at this point, yes. Yes.
No one will be sad at all.
Do you think YR would tell his family?
I thought you said that you hated when it makes Bullfrog scream. I thought you hated when it makes scream.
What do you want us to do? Do you want us to walk on eggshells over here? Like, bro, it feels like that every fucking time. Like everything pisses you off. You cry about everything this week. Everything, dude. Christ almighty. You interrupted Glaze and you're blaming me.
Bullfrog, stop being a fucking fag and just talk, dude.
How can I talk when Wire keeps interrupting me? He's constantly interrupting me every time I fucking talk.
Well, I mean, from what I hear and see, because I'm on the call, he's talking and then you start talking and then he just talks louder.
Because he's doing it on purpose.
All right, so Bullfrog has like this $10 JVC Panasonic Junior like kids headset. It's not even a microphone attached. It's just built into the headpiece, the earpiece, literally.
I have a $150 I have a $150 headset JBL, you fucking wigger.
No mic on there attached. So it's not a real professional thing like all the rest of us have.
Scott's always trying to penetrate people.
And nobody cares about your fucking sound clips, YR.
Click that. Why would I click that? I'm trying to have a conversation right now. It wasn't me.
Stop trying to bring that cycle back on the fucking calls.
If either one of if Bill Clinton gets arrested, I get $2,000.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Just saying.
I really don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either, but just saying.
If that happens, Trump has to get arrested.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because the same thing would have to happen to Trump, right?
Why?
Why?
Because I'm just saying, I mean, if he's on the list, well, not
what. That's not what I'm saying. They could be arrested because they're not appearing in the for the subpoena. So Trump never no-showed a subpoena or whatever.
Well, wasn't it 4 or 5 years ago? He had to show up for something in Congress, and he never showed up. Wasn't that the case? I believe.
No, he always showed up. He even showed up when they were like trying to freeze all his assets and shit.
Yeah, this is different. So like basically, it coincidentally happened, and I'd already had jokingly bet on this, and I don't know, it might not happen, but it might happen. It's Hillary and Trump, and if it happens to both of them. Or Hillary and Clinton. Bill, if it happens to both of them, then it's 2 times. It's times 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get some money, Joe. Hey, get paid, man. Get paid. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah, we're not talking about the we're not saying that he's going to get arrested for the Epstein thing. We're saying that he could be based on not showing or whatever. I don't know what the laws are with that, but I'm just saying like he may not be able to be. I don't know, but I mean, I had the opportunity to bet on it, so I did.
So fuck it.
Yeah, there you go. So, how much of AEW did you watch tonight, Joe? And did you care?
Not really. I watched out of the corner of my eye, and it looked all right, but
I kind of watched.
Yeah,
I kind
it sure sucked tonight.
I was kind of disinterested. It was kind of like Raw, like it was okay. I was more interested in. I was more interested in football than I was watching the Raw. I didn't care about watching.
They're saying
Raw. It was
Powerhouse
boring.
Hobbs is going to be going to WWE like really soon.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess these wrestlers don't pay attention.
I think he might debut at the Rumble. I'm just putting out that right there. I think he's gonna debut at the Rumble because he's not going to the main roster yet. He's gonna go to NXT, but he's gonna debut in the Rumble because they need a lot of surprises. Not like last couple years, they didn't have like a lot of surprises in that.
Huh? What?
No, I think Powerhouse. I think Powerhouse.
So you said that a little bit slower, Eric.
Okay, I think Powerhouse Hobbs is going to debut at the Rumble. That's what I'm saying. Done.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool,
Super
Eric.
chat party.
Over talking Bullfrog, how much dollar to ban?
$100 to ban Bullfrog tonight. 250.
God.
Well, $100 to ban him for tonight and tomorrow. How about that? And $250 to ban him for January.
Oh.
There you go.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt until last Sunday that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
So, I see Joe supports racists like Bullfrog. And yes, you are racist, Bullfrog.
Wow. I don't think
You might be more
Bullfrog.
racist than me.
Well, he did say a Hispanic slur a few minutes ago.
You think you might be more racist than me, Joe?
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
true. I am pretty racist.
Yeah, you actually might be.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Nobody wants you here. I hope your dad rapes you in your sleep. You interrupted me. Can we be professional? I'm tired of this bullshit. You fucking weird spick. You are going to make me leave the community. I hope your dad has a fucking heart attack.
Thank
But
you.
he got it wrong.
That's from Bill Frog quotes, but I think they meant Bullfrog quotes. Bullfrog quotes always coming in clutch. Amazing. Yeah, nobody cares about being called a racist. I mean, my thing is, I know that I'm not really a racist. I'm not a racist, so like I'm not. It doesn't bother me if someone call it like this is stupid. You know what I mean? I might have said something that was racist, but I am not a racist.
Yeah.
You know, Bullfrog, there you go, man. You know, you got a lot of quotes, memorable quotes, and a lot of people remember the things you say. So that's kind of a beautiful thing. When you think about it.
But Bill Frog got it. Bill Frog, the one that paid, just the donator, he got the one thing wrong. It's over talking. That's what he says, not interrupting. That's his famous word. It's not even a word. Over talking. That's what he says.
I'm making it a new word in the vocabulary.
No, that's your word. That's your trademark.
Well, it's becoming a word in the dictionary. How about that?
It's not a word, not a dictionary, but it's your trademark now. Nobody can steal it.
What's the Rascals? Why does it say the Rascals coming to AEW soon? What is that?
What is that? What the hell is that?
They're
Wasn't that a movie?
a group of fucking
Child
flip floppy, yeah, fucking little turds that were in TNA, and they called themselves the Rascals.
That
Trey
sounds,
Miguel. Yeah,
that sounds gay. I'm just gonna.
yeah, it sounded gay, and it was pretty good.
No.
Oh wait, they're going to AEW already?
Yeah, it says coming to AEW.
Ooh, yes.
Why are, dude? You don't even. You just admitted that you just started watching TNA like 3 weeks ago.
Gotta get excited. I'm a
Yeah.
new.
This man here, bro.
I've been watching TNA since day one, so yeah.
I remember TNA was the shit but that was like, what, 10, 15 years ago when all the TNA originals were there.
Yeah, I remember when the AJ Styles was there. That was a long time ago, though.
Man, fucking feels like a lifetime ago.
I remember
Glaze,
Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels was there too.
Glaze, tell Joe about that video game you're talking about. How they're gonna make you pay and then wait a month or whatever. What was it?
Well, no. Well, Eric got it wrong. He actually he was mixing up the games. So, Joe, are you going to get Resident Evil Requiem?
Say it again. What is it
Yeah,
called?
you're gonna get
The new Resident Evil game, Resident Evil Requiem.
Am I gonna buy a video game?
Yeah, you're gonna buy a
Yeah, what am I gonna buy a video game? What console is it out on?
It's on either Xbox or PlayStation 5.
Are you gonna buy me an Xbox?
Well, you probably get it on PC. So,
nah.
This is the best new meme of the last. I mean, it's not nothing to laugh about.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bullfrog.
You think I'm gonna go spend money I don't have on a video game? I'm like I could have my electric turned off tomorrow.
You gonna buy into the PC game?
I have a shut off notice for my electricity on the 27th of January. You think I'm gonna go buy a video game?
Nah.
Yeah, Joe can't afford a fucking corn dog.
Oh, that's fucked up.
well, I was just asking if you were going to buy a game, and I guess not. So, never mind.
What are you doing? You took Bullfrog's role? Like, that's funny.
Joe can't afford a fucking corn dog.
I took the retard role. I took the retard role. Yeah, I sure did.
Nah, but he said they're gonna make you buy purchase it, but you can't get it for like another month or next month or something.
No, Eric. He actually.
I got it wrong.
He actually mixed up. Yeah, he got it wrong. Yeah, Eric got it wrong.
That makes sense that he got it wrong.
He's yeah.
Oh my god! You put three of you guys together, you might pass a math test.
Joe, you can't afford a bag of fucking Doritos.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. I can't do shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't do nothing. I was kind of mean earlier today. The kids were like, "Oh, we're really hungry, and I don't want to eat this stuff again." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I can't go out right now because I'm blah blah blah." I was doing stuff, and it was funny. And I said, I'm like, "Yeah, we're not gonna DoorDash this," so they had to eat pasta. Fuck them.
Tuna fish casserole.
What kind of pasta was it, Joe?
I don't know, that like plain wheels looking pasta that was 89 cents.
Like ramen noodles.
Well, yeah, we got lots of that too, but that stuff's terrible for you. I mean, the pasta's not great, but like the ramen is fucked.
What do you mean?
Ramen is fucking horrible for you.
Why, Daddy?
But the pasta isn't as bad. When I eat it, I have it with garlic and like salt and pepper. Pretty good. SpaghettiOs are good. Yeah, got a lot of those. But yeah, they're adjusting. The kids are adjusting to like we can't just fucking
Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of tough right now. Tough times. You know what they say? Tough times don't last, but tough guys do.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. Well, after today's interview, though, I'm not so sure. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, asshole. Did you fucking make that up? That doesn't sound right.
That wasn't even a question. It wasn't like a "did you?" It was like it
Did
was
that
like.
guy seem like was he like a Boston person? Like you could tell like he sees through bullshit. Like you can tell he's like a real
Yeah,
real person or whatever.
he might. So it might have been my fault the way I presented it. So that's why I think it might have been, maybe it was my fault.
Damn.
But it was that was definitely unexpected. I will say that. That was crazy. I was shocked by that. I mean, but the thing, again, I did an interview with this guy, and then the second interview, it was his, it's his idea to bring me in to meet the owner of the company and everybody, and pretty good interview. I thought it was an all right situation. I didn't have the best interview, but when I told my story, he wanted an example of a sale thing, and I told him one, and then he said a few seconds later, well, that's a lot. That's a lie. That didn't really happen. I mean, that was.
Did he say
shocking.
lie? Did he say lie?
I think I don't think he did. I think he said, well, that didn't really happen.
Does that sound like bullshit? That sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, I can't remember if no, he didn't say lie, because in my brain I was like, oh my God, he's calling me a liar. But like he said like, well, that didn't happen. That story's not real, or you made that up, is what he said. Well, you made that up. I mean, that didn't really happen. That's what he said.
Wow.
And I was like, what? I mean, like I said, I handled it great. I went right on to like, well, no, I mean, even look at the site now. I mean, there's tons of blue suede shoes on the site, and at the time, that was something that was in demand from some people. And then I moved on to the next thing, and like it didn't happen. But in my
Did he
brain,
write anything down?
My brain was exploding.
Down, or
what?
You know what you should have told him, Joe? You should have said, "Meet me in the parking lot. I got a surprise for you." And you should have brought your pipe wrench.
Oh yeah. You know what else isn't real? Your fucking marriage now. I think.
You like that bitch? This is what I think about my truth.
I was shocked about it, and yeah. You know what I try to do when I'm meeting or I'm having an interview? I picture being fired by the person. If I can picture being fired by the person or by the people, I know it's bad. Like if I can picture being fired, like I don't know why, but if I go someplace,
did he write anything down at all during your interview?
Did he what?
Did he write anything down at all during your interview?
No, but I mean during the first interview he did, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It was that was
that's gonna make the decision, like the hiring decision.
Yeah,
so.
I mean he advanced me to that situation, so there's got to be something there. And then at the end said, when can you start? So I mean that's a hiring question. So I really don't know what to make of it. It definitely was. Caught me off guard for sure. I was like, wow, that is wild. I like it.
You got to keep pushing more interviews. Like, don't wait on that one, obviously, but keep going.
No, I mean, I technically got offered a job somewhere else. It's just really bad for timing for this. Like, I don't know if I'll be doing this show much if I take that other one. Like, it's going to be a problem.
Why don't you just go work at McDonald's at this point?
Yeah, let me do that. That would be a good idea. I have $7,000 in bills.
You can bring on the kids, your family, McDonald's every night.
Yeah, I'll get them diabetes, so we have to pay those medical bills. That'd be great. What is McDonald's minimum wage? What is that, like $17, $18 now?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
18 times 40, yeah, that's $720 a week. So that's $2,800 a month. So that's $5,000 less than my bills. So that's bad.
I mean, really bad. At least you'd be able to buy your kids Christmas present during the Christmas time.
I don't think I would be able to buy them anything if I worked at McDonald's. Are you crazy?
Yeah, you could.
McDonald's doesn't cover the mortgage.
You can give them the Happy Meal
Well,
toys.
they get you. Well, go work at Amazon.
Go work at Amazon. That's a better idea. That would be a somewhat better idea because they might have some jobs for $60K.
I mean, all these sales jobs you're trying to do is obviously it's not working out for you. Just try working at Amazon.
Well, I just told you that I got hired at one yesterday.
What, at a warehouse?
No. There's a sales position I got offered yesterday. Do you remember that when I said that?
No, not really.
It's $30 an hour to start.
Jesus. So you need to make a job you want a job that's $30 an hour? The fuck?
Why what job should I want? A McDonald's job? You fuck?
Well, at least work a job until you get a better job.
I just told you that they hired me, you stupid fuck.
Get this guy off the
show. The fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking retarded?
Yes, he is.
Jesus Christ, Bullfrog.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh my God. I'm going to kill your brother in front of you.
Fucking with you, you idiot.
Your whole thing is fucking around. It's a fake. It's a big work that you're retarded.
Yeah, it is. Well, he's not really retarded. He's just playing us for fools.
Dude, I'm watching the Pose photo of the Rascals, and they look like a group of I'm just gonna say it, like a group of fags.
Oh. Oh my God!
What is this? Like, is this like Jesus Christ, dude? Like,
hey, I thought I thought Minneapolis was going to start like shooting ICE agents, but now they're holding another press conference. I feel like the mayor or the governor, whatever the fuck he is, I feel like he just said the other day that they were going to like basically go after ICE with the police, and the police were like, "Our men will get you," and now. Like they're just holding a press conference. Well, what happened to killing these?
Protested and fairly documented with transparency what is taking place. That is allowed in any city in the country, and I have made it clear that to the extent people are going beyond that, and those protests are not peaceful, and the violence that the chief mentioned, it's got. So just yesterday or the day before, I'm losing track of the days here.
That's good. You're the guy in charge.
With St. Paul and the Attorney General's office at the state filed a lawsuit. That lawsuit outlined the duress that our city is presently experiencing and how making people safe in our city is made all the more difficult based on the presence of ICE.
The people broadcasting this on Facebook, by the way, or whoever broadcasting this from the mayor's office.
Over CNN and everything.
Well, I just want to say that the hard broadcast from their own people that is missing one of the sides of audio. So if you guys could,
it's fucking like almost 11 o'clock, and all the corporate media channels are live from the scene at this thing tonight, and that tells you one thing. I mean, even Fox, CNN, all of them, without it, because they really CNN and the left, but we know this, but they spewed out all those lies and shit, and they need those ratings. And just like this, so they can show up. They can show up at the scene. And
I hope Tim Walz takes his penis out on the street. Like, imagine if he just went, you know what? This is what I think of ICE, and he just pulled his dick out. Like that'd be amazing. Oh my God!
This is important, man. Like Joe, I don't.
Hey, Tim Walz this shows how much of a pussy Tim Walz is. He says we're going to get the National Guard to make the fucking ICE leave, and they don't do a goddamn thing because Tim Walz is a pussy because he knows he's going to jail soon.
Yeah. Well, I want. Well, he'd really go to jail if he pulled his dick out. Probably. I want to see that.
Yeah.
We are hopeful that we will succeed ultimately in that lawsuit. Of course, my concern is that yet another shooting will take place. Yet another person.
I thought you were going to stop it
or killed. This is not a new concern. The chief and I have been laying this concern out for well over a month at this point. This is not sustainable.
Neither is your beard.
And we're going to try to do everything that we can to keep it. Yes, our office, yes, is in touch with the governor's office, as we've been for the last week here. He has been an excellent partner.
Interesting. So they're all flipping out over there. You know, a guy charged an ICE agent with a shovel, apparently, and then the guy got shot. I mean, I don't know why.
Damn.
You know, I'm not really sure why that's a, you know, I don't know. Is that a tragedy if you charge a cop, or no matter what, government, federal, police, whatever, if you charge somebody with a shovel and attempt to waffle them with it and then you get shot, I mean, I don't think that's cause to need to hold a press conference on, you know, anything other than somebody gets justice.
Sounds like the aggressor, sounds like the attacker was not the ICE agent, but the fucking illegal alien with the shovel, the Venezuelan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like what it was. He was coming at him with a shovel, so the ICE agent defended himself and shot him in the foot or leg.
Yep.
That's how I
Eric,
see
you
it.
sound like you're taking a shit, Eric.
No, bro, what the hell?
You're like, yep.
But,
okay.
Anyway, so Joe, I really think we're getting close to civil war. I think we're getting close. We're getting close more than ever. We're getting really close. It's like every day I see, like when I go out in my house, I don't see as much, but when I watch the news, I see other cities. I'm like, Jesus, it's like madness. It's like people pillaging shit, looting shit.
I see none of this in my area.
Crazy,
I see nothing like what the stuff I see on Twitter. I see a regular.
Because Minneapolis is a fucking Democratic state.
Massachusetts is a Democratic state. I don't see any of this.
All the Democrat states are losing their fucking minds.
I don't see any of this in my state. You know what it is? Everywhere where this type of stuff is happening, it's always a small area. Like we always kind of blow it up and think the whole area is fucked or something. But in all honesty, like even like when they roped off that area in Portland or Seattle or whatever it was like that was a couple of streets, and most of the rest of the areas all were operating normal with no issues really. And you know, same thing with a lot of these other things. They're happening in little pockets and isolated areas, and it's definitely happening, and it's weird and it's bad, but you think the whole fucking country's on fire, but it's really not. Most places are operating normal. You know, every day, you think about it, the entire America, all of America every day is going on in towns and cities and places all day operating. And at the end of the day, all you come out with is some people who are protesting in Minneapolis in a small area, and maybe somebody got shot for attacking a cop with a shovel, and you think, well, the world's in chaos. Oh my God. But like, no, you know, 99% of the rest of the country operated fairly normal. You know, definitely there's an uptick, and definitely it feels like there's boiling stuff, and we could have a civil war stuff for sure. And we've been saying that for years, but at the same time, we're also kind of like also overblowing things a little bit, because that's all we're fed all day long. And we're in an algorithm where left-wing people are fed the dumbest right-wing people. All of the dumbest right-wing fucks and propaganda is fed to the left-wing people, and the right-wing people, all of the dumbest left-wing idiot people are fed to them. So it trains you to think all leftist people are nuts, and then trains them to think all right-wing people are like Nazi racist nuts, and everybody hates everybody. And that is the scary thing, is that mentally you think most of this way.
Joe,
Yeah.
is
You're breaking up while
You broke up.
coming back out.
what propaganda is from the right now, Joe?
It's not necessarily that it's propaganda. It's that basically, like, if I were to grab like the dumbest left wing people and just constantly feed them to you all day, that would be, you would be like, wow, these people. Well, we are like that. Wow, these people are nuts. I think that it is more so that way on the left right now, but I could feed. I've seen left wing stuff where right wing people look stupid.
I can make one for you, Joe. I can help them out. So common conservatives get confused and say, "Oh, Israel's our friend." No, they're fucking Mossad plants that want to destroy America. Like,
well, I don't agree. I believe that the left and the right are both divided on Israel. I think half of the left-wing people still love Israel and, hey, we love the Jews. And I think half of the right feel that way as well. But I think that there's half of the left that now they like Gaza and they think Israel are a bunch of meddlers. And the right-wing people, half of them on the right side, they also don't want anything to do with Israel and think that they're meddlers. So that's actually an issue that I think both parties both agree on and disagree on, but they're both divided. It's very strange. Yeah. Like think about this. Trump is an Israel guy. Loves Netanyahu, loves Israel. My wife is on the side of that as well. And I'm like, so you agree with Trump on this? That's interesting. So, and she's a liberal. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Like, the sides are so divided. She feels like they're attacked and they should defend themselves. So I don't think that that's a good example because I think both sides are divided on Israel.
They got Trump. No, they just no. That was a clip from earlier today. Watching this Fox News thing. There's a
hey,
clip
Bullfrog is a moron.
Oh my God, Dave Rose quotes. Oh my God, we got Dave quotes.
I read books. Okay, Nicka, listen up, Nicka. I'm going to put you in your fucking place. You go back to African if you want. I'm always right and I'm smarter than you. The Black Panther Party says kill all white people. Despy me.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well, those are famous quotes. I mean, let's be honest.
Damn.
We need some Garguts quotes up in here. And some.
What's Garguts quotes? I lost my job again. Like I quit my job again.
I need another.
Not that I should be
another
talking.
drink. I would buy me a beer.
Well,
a beer. A beer.
If you want to get that quote from Dave, if you want to go back in time and hear that quote, I'm sure the Ghost from the Coast will enjoy this. Here you go to the donator.
You're on somebody else's show trying to matter. Where's your show, homie? Where's yours? Where's yours?
My channel?
Where's yours? No, I never seen your channel.
Nigger, listen up, nigger.
Why does he do that?
Hey, Joe, you know what that just tells me? He feels defeated. Because now he has to stoop down to calling me the N-word. But it don't matter, bro. It's something that I heard every single day of my life. But once again, man, you're on somebody else's show talking shit, okay? Nobody would even care about you if you weren't on Joe Cronin's show. Joe has over 60,000+ subscribers. You're on somebody else's platform talking shit.
I mean, Dave. There's the that is the quote that donator was dropping. There's a better part though where he says something about you give power to words or something, and it's really funny.
Holla at Dave Rose, man.
Oh, here it
I
is.
wanted to know what the fuck was wrong with him.
Well, we would all like to know that, wouldn't we? I mean,
I just personally want to know because you're talking real greasy on here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you wouldn't say that to a black person to their face. And I
You
guarantee
damn right I fucking would say it to a black person to their face. I'd also fucking call out with fucking stats and fucking point out.
Wait, what did you say?
I guarantee that I'm fucking telling the truth. How about
you
that?
wouldn't say that to my face.
Dave,
well,
what
I
did you
guarantee
say?
that I fucking would.
I guarantee you, I would beat the living shit out of you.
Well, how about
and
this,
I would
nigger?
beat-
How about
Oh,
this,
no,
nigger?
mother,
How
what
about
the
this
fuck,
Canadian
bro?
my
piece of
fucking
shit?
face?
How about
Oh,
this Canadian
no,
piece
what
of shit?
the fuck,
How
Oh,
dude?
about
look
this
at that.
Canadian piece of shit?
You give
Look,
power to
how
words.
about- No,
And guess what?
you give
You
power.
are.
No,
God.
What I
no,
call
what
you?
are. Hey, what I do for a living.
Wow. Hey, guess what? You give power to words, and you are what I call you. Oh, my God.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Wow.
That's
Jesus.
Well, guess
Christ.
what? You give power to words, and you are what I called you.
Gus was creaming in his pants when he heard all that shit.
That
Now you'll
is,
get hurt.
that's
That's
wild.
awesome.
That's hilarious, dude.
Good times. Gatekeeper
Gus-
Drew would send me
Gus
the
was-
hairs stuck in his deodorant. The fuck?
Gus was jerking off to that sound clip.
That was yeah, that was racist. But it was wild. Listen, TJ. Speaking of TJ, if you're out there, brother, your Saints are cooked, brother. You might want to start a new channel. Or maybe you should start a channel called like the death of the Saints, not the state of the Saints. It should be the death of the Saints because man, they are getting wrecked.
How about go back to the Aints? Instead of call it the Saints, call it the Aints like it used to be.
Yeah, or the Saints are dead. I got to tell you though, man, I'm really happy for TJ, to be honest, because his viewership had been down, you know, and then he started doing well, and then it went down a little bit again. But recently, man, he's cooking again. He would do videos sometimes, and his videos would get like not a lot of views, and I'd be like, man, this guy deserves way more viewers. And recently, bro, he's in the hundreds and thousands all of a sudden. And he's got videos now with like 50, 60 likes. Oh, my God, bro. He's figuring it out. So big shout out to TJ, brother, who was on that call, got called the N-word. He's got 12,000 subs now. I mean.
And unfortunately, we got to talk about something that I don't want to talk about when it comes to Mike Tomlin, because anybody that has watch me, listen to me throughout the year.
Well, listen up. Oh, man. There he is, TJ. Doing good, man, on the YouTube. It's doing pretty good. He's on Real Radio, and he's on YouTube, and his YouTube's at 12,000 subscribers. That's what happens when you're not a racist. But that's pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, that was funny. But what a clip.
Yep. That was awesome.
What a clip. He's doing good. That's good, TJ.
My words have power over you.
Do they have power over you?
Yeah, like when I say your name's Jeremiah Bullfrog, it has power over you.
We got a lot of power over
What the
Bullfrog.
hell?
Bullfrog, remember
Breaking
that time you
news.
had power over your niece when she couldn't say help?
Yo, breaking news.
Yo, what's up?
Jesus.
They're saying Pam Bondi deployed federal prison guards in riot gear to protect DHS agents.
The
They
ICE
got prison
agents?
guards out there. Yeah, they got prison guards to protect the ICE agents now.
What?
The fuck the prisoner guards
What are they gonna do? They
I
can't
just
even
tweeted-
say.
I
They get
just
stabbed in
retweeted.
jails.
They're like the laziest people ever.
What the fuck? Have you heard this clip? This is a wild one. Watch this.
I wasn't sure I understood your answer to Senator Moody a moment ago. Do you think that men can get pregnant?
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is just the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
Can men
I
get
take care
pregnant?
of many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of
She's
people
not
that don't
answering.
identify as women. That
Can men get pregnant?
again,
The
as I'm
4-time
saying,
Let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant? You're a doctor, I
agree.
think.
Science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool. And
No, yes/no questions are about the truth, doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence. And I'm asking you, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert. And you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor, and you follow the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot.
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to get to an answer, and I'm trying to test, frankly, your veracity as a medical professional and as a scientist. Can men get pregnant?
I think you're also conflating
This is
male
extraordinary.
female with
No, I'm not conflating male and female. They're two different things. There's biological men and there's biological women. And I want to know, can men get pregnant?
what you were talking about is biological.
You're not going to answer my question, it sounds like.
Biological males.
This isn't hard, doctor. Can men get pregnant? Yes or no?
I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you that is not coming from a place of trying to be.
If you want to know why Trump got elected, that video sums it up for you.
I hope
like
someone holds her down,
Bullfrog votes for these people.
put her hands behind her back, and
fire.
wraps clear plastic wrap around her head until she can't breathe.
That
Jesus
is
Christ, dude.
wild.
Yeah, it's like she's avoiding the question like 20 times over. It's like the guy asked her like 20 times, like same question, and she
Like,
avoids answering
people
it.
like her make me want to cause her physical harm. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, you just know. You just want to just
That's a doctor.
push. You just want to push your psycho bullshit on people.
That's crazy, bro. That's a doctor that has patience.
I would have had her shit revoked. I
You know
would have
what?
been like, look, man,
Anybody who
revoke
had
this bitch's shit.
if you were ever like misdiagnosed or had any kind of problem with that person, I would highlight that video, get a lawyer, and sue her. Like, I'd be like,
malpractice.
Yeah,
Bitch,
malpractice.
you
I was
both
assisted by a
malpractice.
mentally ill person, and I can prove it.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. Say the answer. She just ignored the guy.
I mean, she could have said anything. She could have even answered it wrong if she wanted to say, like, yeah, men can get pregnant. I mean, that at least she answered it then, but she couldn't even answer it. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to. She was doing whatever she could to avoid the question.
That was wild. I have seen some shit, but that was off the page.
That's their crazy Democrats for you right there.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I don't know, man. That was weird.
Yeah, it was that. Well, we've seen that with Republicans too, like with the FBI director, with Cass Patel on the files.
She could have defined it more. She could have said that, like, well, technically a biological man can get pregnant, a biological female can get pregnant, and technically you could potentially insert a fetus into a biological man, and whatever. Even if she wanted to say that, like, but she couldn't even say anything. It was wacky. It was like,
Because it was a yes or no question, and the
Yeah.
answer was no.
she's fucking
No,
that's
like,
fucking
no.
crazy.
You can't. No. Motherfuckers with
Let's
beards and
ask Grok.
cocks and give birth.
Let's ask Grok. Can a man get pregnant?
Breaking news.
Ask Grok. Here we go. Grok, can a man get pregnant? No, a biological man, someone assigned male at birth with typical male reproductive anatomy cannot be pregnant.
Damn.
I mean, someone assigned male at birth could get pregnant because couldn't you assign a female male at birth? I mean, I don't know.
You can get someone pregnant.
Yeah. However, yes, men can and do get pregnant, specifically transgender men.
Mm.
That's what Grok says.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can get Bullfrog pregnant because he has a vagina tonight.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
How was AEW?
Anyway. It was kind of all right.
I did watch it. I did watch it. I gotta say,
Yes,
AEW, like just by like having it on in the background, AEW it's way more action packed, it seems, than WWE.
Yeah, it's got more action because there's more promos in WWE than there is in AEW. A lot more wrestling in AEW than WWE. So you're going to get more action.
Oh, you know what I did notice tonight, motherfuckers? Joe, you got to look this up. Bro, I swear it seemed like AEW was coming live from an high school auditorium where only one side of the arena, it was like floor
Tonight?
seats, but like an auditorium.
It was like they cut
weird.
off a corner of the arena, though, and made it look like an auditorium.
Yeah.
Or was it an auditorium? I couldn't tell.
Like a theater. Like
Yeah.
a theater or auditorium.
It looked like
Weird.
it. Like, yeah.
It was weird. It did look like they cut off a corner of the arena. I couldn't tell. Did we ever get an answer to that? I mean, we could look it up and find out, but I mean, I couldn't figure it out.
Glaze, can you look that up, brother? Oh, here, I'll go
Also,
on
look
there.
up how to poison yourself, and then tell me how to do it. I'm taking myself out.
Tylenol, 500 milligrams per tablet. So about, let's see, probably 10 tablets.
No, they're gonna call you at that job, that ass week's be like, "Hey, I was just joking, man. You're hired on."
Yeah, we all laughed at your stupid ass when you left.
Yeah.
But you're hired.
Iran is going
Is
off.
that
still.
And
in
Joe,
these-
Joe's like
in these
hanging off the
interviews.
ceiling fan.
In these interviews, is it like a bonus for you to mention, "Hey, I have over 60,000 people following. I'm a loyal guy because they're loyal to me. You know, my YouTube career." Do you ever mention your YouTube career?
No.
Please don't do that.
Absolutely
Only
not.
if it's like wrestling. Only if it's like wrestling related, like
what?
indie shows and shit.
No.
It was at a theater. It was at a financial theater in Phoenix, Arizona.
There were years ago where I applied somewhere and I went in and I told you this, and I have it on. It's funny because I recorded it because I brought my phone and the guy was like, "If you can voice record, I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know and whatever." So I voice recorded this and I put the phone in my pocket, forgot I left it voice recording, and I went into the back of the warehouse. This was years ago at a different job that I didn't end up I didn't want to stay there, but I got into the back of the warehouse and they were like, "This is our warehouse guy, whatever." And he'll show you all the stuff. And then he goes, "I'll be back in a few." He walks away. Warehouse guy staring at me. And then after a few minutes, a few seconds, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. You look so familiar." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then after a few seconds, he's like, "You look really familiar. I can't." And he was weird. He was staring at me crazy. And I'm like, "Did you go to school? Like, where'd you go to school? Are you from Queens?" You know, like I'm saying all these things. And then finally I'm like, "This is so weird." I go, are you, and I'm like, maybe he knows me from like wrestling shows or something, or from like, you know, being at the wrestling shows. Maybe he goes to wrestling shows. So I'm like, do you watch wrestling? I said to him, and he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Do you like listen to YouTube shows on wrestling?" And he goes, "That's what it is, Joe." And he said my name.
God,
he
Joe,
goes,
really?
"Joe Cronin." And I go, "Oh my God, this fucking guy knows who I am."
Wow.
Oh my God. It was weird. I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And
You got busted, Daddy.
yeah, that's not the first time too. There was another 2 times, and I'm like, "Oh my God." So now whenever I go play, and I'm not kidding, like it's fucking weird. That's when I told you guys, like I was like, you don't realize how many people see these, you know, see shows and see things, because so many people, like, I've gotten used to it now. I know when someone stares at me weird and it's weird, that that's where they're recognizing me from somewhere. Whether they watch or they just are used to being bombarded with my stuff. You know, because they may not watch at all. They may just like, oh, this fucking backwards hat guy again. Fuck, I hate this guy. But if you have to deal with that for years because you're watching wrestling videos, you'll still recognize me even though you don't like me. So
Yeah.
You probably got a most wanted poster, and that's why you're not getting probably hired. You got a most wanted poster and all these jobs like don't hire this guy.
That's why I wouldn't get hired in WWE. But
yeah, they got a most wanted picture on clipboards. Like, see this guy, like, fuck with them, but don't hire him.
If you see this guy, cut his head off.
So Joe, y'all wanted to know where it was at, the AEW. It was in a theater, Arizona.
Oh, okay. So it was in a real theater. Okay. So, yeah, so we were wrong. So they didn't just court off like a fucking tiny arena. It was just a weird theater. Okay. So we were totally wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good then.
Most wanted, Joe Cronin.
Yeah, I mean, so what do you think the capacity was? Like,
oh, what was it? It looked like 7 to 10,000, but I would guess like 7 or 8,000, maybe 8,000 people. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, maybe that's too much. What's the name of the place?
Hold on. I still got it on my phone. Let me walk right back to my room real quick. I'm away from my phone.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
It's the Financial Theater in Phoenix, Arizona.
What's its capacity? Look that up. I'm going to say 8,700.
Arizona
iced tea.
I'm the producer. I should be on top of this. My bad.
Right.
5,000.
5,000. Okay, yeah, I went over.
Yeah, it's about, you know what it is? It's the same look and the same size as like these casino concert venues. 5,000, 6,000. Good views. Very small though.
That's half the size you were guesstimating. You said about 8,000.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe! So yeah, when are you going to leave Cronin again? We have a bet of you leaving him again. My date I chosen is January 31st. I need to win that bet pool.
Anonymous asking when YR is going to leave. YR never left I don't think YR ever left a first time, so. YR, did you leave a first time?
Yeah, why do people keep saying that? I've been here for a while.
Yeah, you've been here for like 6 months now, and you haven't gone anywhere.
Because I'm trying to push you away.
He was here for about 2 or 3. He left for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then he came back.
Yeah, I don't count that though. He was just busy and shit.
Well, Luke and Garguts kind of got onto him, and then Bullfrog got him back on the show. And
I ain't getting back on the show. I ain't getting back on the show. What the fuck? No, I didn't.
They did. Yes, you did. You got back on the show.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I don't know how. I don't know how I got back on the show.
Because you're my husband, honey. Yo,
you guys are fucking.
Joe, the shit's going down in Minnesota still, bro. They're live on CNN, like live, bro. I mean, they usually do retapes at night, political channels, but when they're showing the shit live from the street, I mean, you got the National Guard out there and everything. It looks like
National Guard's out there for real.
They're using military vehicles to get around, these big tanks. Yeah. And the mobs are following them. They can't with their smartphones there. It's like CNN wants the worst to happen so they can get ratings, and they're live there you know what I'm saying? It's like these news places put out the propaganda, mostly left channels, and get everyone riled up. Like you were saying though, because you don't see it, but you scroll, a group of people get riled up, and that's what they show, right? And you think the whole country's falling apart, but
We need to get some donos, baby. Drop that dono. Drop the big one. Where's he at? YR, get him up here. YR, it's just on you. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. YR.
$150 ban gets Bullfrog for out of here for a week.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Because tonight's bit, Bullfrog was totally horseshit tonight so far. I do have to say.
Wow,
dude, this was all on your fault. You
and
I
think it's the fault of your headset. I just think you need a better, like a real one with the mic.
Well, your fucking rich ass is supposed to buy me one. You fucking rich ass faggot.
Oh, you'd be wanting me to die and stuff, so you can figure it out on your own.
Oh,
you're supposed to buy me one with your rich ass daddy money.
He's got daddy money.
Dead. You said his dad was dead though. That was fucked up.
Well, he's the one that started bullshit.
You also wanted him to rape him tonight, which is weird.
That is strange.
Well, don't be fucking with me. I could fuck harder.
It's like walking on eggshells with a psycho.
You can fuck harder. That's great.
Sucks.
That's wild.
I can bring the heat. I can bring the heat too.
Can you?
Well, I can bring the pain. Can you?
Bring your niece.
What?
Oh,
what pain? Your dog looks like it's on AIDS.
Your pain that's gonna bring the pain to your niece. I'm gonna make her bleed. Her pussy.
What the fuck?
God.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck, dude?
Good.
Your dog is gonna rape your dog is gonna rape his anal hole.
Your niece is in heat. Like his dog.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
No, Joe, what that headset you use with that little mic that folds down, what is that, Bluetooth?
You know how Stewie said, I'm a cut in your vagina where, like, you know how
come on.
What the fuck?
She hit him and split him, right?
Oh my god.
Split him wide open there, brother.
This is Bullfrog's niece going in the heat, apparently.
Right.
The time of the month, Bullfrog. See, when his niece gets in heat, Bullfrog gets all ornery and moody too. You know, it's.
I'm gonna.
Their periods must psych together.
Yeah,
You know how
cycle
Brooks
together.
committed suicide. You know how Brooks committed suicide in Shawshank Redemption, and he said he committed suicide and said Brooks was here. I'm gonna do that to Bullfrog's niece, cut a hole in. You know how you cut a vagina? I'm gonna cut like a knife.
Put like a little hole there. You know what I'm saying? With a knife.
No, it was just an edge, like something in his niece's pussy hole, and say, Jared.
Jesus.
Glaze, you know this. Glaze, you know this. Glaze, you know this is what got you banned, right?
Let's say Glaze. No, what got me banned was saying the N word.
No, that got you banned for saying this too.
Yeah, but
on the
that's
scene in Minneapolis. There is a Bearcat behind us. There has been reported that there's been a yet another shooting by federal agents right down the road here. They looks like they're trying to force through to control the scene with a vehicle. They're clearing. There's a person arrested, it seems. I'm not quite sure, on the ground. She looks like she's cuffed.
Why don't you get down and rape her?
Yeah, they're throwing bottles of piss now at him. You see that, too?
That's hot. Wow, that vehicle looks nuts, bro.
Yep.
That vehicle is crazy.
National Guard,
There's border
Joe,
patrol
right?
officers in full camo. They're armed with. A couple of them have night vision. You can
Very young people out there too. You know, very young.
Just fucking, just shoot them all, bro. Just empty your fucking automatic.
I do feel sad for the
just mow them the
leftists,
fuck
but
down.
No, they just
want
gotta
us all
just go
dead
home.
anyway,
You know,
so.
like before you get hurt, like go home. There's no, you know, this is ridiculous. They got tanks and shit.
I agree with Ghost. Mow them down. Fuck
mow them the fuck down.
You want that little
Make
kid
sure
mowed
that-
down? That kid was like 16 or something.
Yo, Tim Walsh just
Bro?
said something, bro.
Stay in school, faggot. Guess what?
It's like Trump's doing this to get the violent people off the streets, and Tim Walsh just released that don't take the bait. People out there, Trump wants violence on the streets. Like, how does he want violence on the streets if he's trying to take the worst off the streets with ICE?
I don't know.
It's so
maybe
sad
maybe
what
he's
these
trying to
people
bait the
believe.
worst people out there so they can get them. I'm trying to find the Walsh video because I thought it was kind of.
I bet you, what's his name? D. Welsh goes to these riots, and
You think D. Welsh is going to go to the riots?
Mustafa.
Well, D. Welsh lives in Raleigh.
Yeah, but all these fucking leftists, they be traveling and all that. You see that? The one chick who, whatever, Megan Bad.
Hometown Man signs with TNA. I don't know who that is.
Hobbs.
I'm out of the loop, bro. That's Powerhouse Hobbs is a white guy. He's a white guy. Hometown Hero, he's like a character. He's got a mask on. He's a white guy with a beard. TNA Wrestling.
The fuck is that noise?
Eric snoring.
Eric.
He's snoring, yep.
Sounds like a fucking pig. Sounds like a fucking pig when he snores.
Eric,
I
wake
hope
up,
you can,
bro.
He has a sleep apnea, apparently.
okay, that's
Everybody in the
Everybody got it. Everybody got it. No one has it as bad as DJ and Luke. They will just pass out. I mean, Luke especially, because Luke goes on a rant, and then I talk for 2 seconds, and I go, well, what do you think, Luke? And he's asleep, and it's like, yo, that's crazy.
that's pretty horrifying.
That is.
Chero's my favorite lately. I love him.
Something's fucking wrong with you, dude. Like, Luke has got a problem.
Who has it worse, me or Luke?
Luke.
Yeah. Luke does.
Because you go a
Luke
while
snores.
not talking or something, and then you fall asleep. That kind of happens. That makes some sense, right? Like, but like to
Blaze
just,
is louder.
right, yeah, maybe. But just to fucking pass out after you were just speaking, maybe even ranting,
Yeah.
and you fall like that would I would never do that. I slowly fade away. It takes a while, and it's because I haven't slept right or something too. But yeah, to just boom pass out. I mean, I'm not worried about Leah as much. There was a couple of nights where, like, she was drinking wine and shit, and then like she's like, I'm like, well, I'm going to bed, and she's like, I'll be up in a little bit, like, you know, that type of thing. And then like all of a sudden it's like 8 in the morning or something, and I wake up for a second, and I'm like, wait, you know, my wife didn't come up here and attack me. Like, what's going on? And I look around, and then I go downstairs, and I peek around the corner, and then she's on her computer chair, passed out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, maybe I have sleep apnea. And I'm like, no, because now I don't believe that. Because, no, you were up all day, and now it's like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and you've drank a bottle of wine, and then you passed out.
Yeah, that's why I
happens.
got her sleep was the wine.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's sort of like understandable that you could just pass out because of that. That's not like, this is like Luke is sober and just passing out. That's fucking crazy.
The wine got her fucking sleepy. Yeah, she's up all night, and then she drank some wine, and she needed sleep, and then let me drink this wine, see if it'll help me sleep. And she knows what she was doing, drinking that shit.
The Giants are getting John Harbaugh, like, that's breaking now, like at midnight.
Harbaugh.
Did this not?
No way.
Yeah, that's got to be a troll or something.
Well, that'd be because the Giants, they need to get back on the wagon. They need something going.
Let's see.
No, this is real. This is real.
This is real. Wednesday, January 14th. Wow. Okay. Well, that's big news for them. Wow.
Damn, I was hoping they would get the Falcons, but it's whatever.
Eminent deal.
Hopefully.
Wow.
Well, maybe Mike Tomlin will go to the Falcons.
Yeah, it would have been funny if they switched up. I mean, I wouldn't want to take him there either. Those teams need a serious, like, kick in the ass person or something. You know, you got to get, like, they all could have used Mike Vrabel, to be honest. But, yeah, they need someone who's legit or a reset.
Mike Tomlin will be that guy.
I mean, I would rather, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're both good coaches, you know, for the most part. They just, you know, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like you could keep those guys and you'd have maybe better success than most other people. But at the same time, you know, when you keep, you know, getting eliminated in the playoffs right away every time, you could argue the Steelers shouldn't even be in the playoffs half of those years and that they only got there maybe because of the fucking coaching, to be honest. So I could see some people arguing the other way. And people are saying they're racist for getting rid of Tomlin or for making Tomlin walk away or whatever. Yeah, they're racist. The guy was there for like fucking 10 years or whatever. It's just crazy. People are crazy. This guy, Ryan Clark or something, he's like, we all know if he wasn't black, he would still be there. What are you talking about? The guy was there for like over 10 years.
Same thing with Brian Flores. He wanted to say, hey, I got fired from Miami because they called me the jigaboo or a coon. That's not the case, man. You just weren't good at your job.
Yeah, people get fired all the time. We all know this is what this is about. If he was white, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Actually, I'd argue that if he was white, he would have been fucking fired. And because he's black, they allowed him to walk away. So you could actually argue the opposite if you wanted to. Like, how is this a race thing? There's no way that this is a fucking race thing. So you employ the black coach, Tomlin, for what, 10 years? And after all these first-round exits, they finally said,
19 years. 19 years.
Oh, my God. And by the way, who was the coach before him?
He was what's his name? CPS analyst. Fuck.
Wasn't that guy black too?
White.
Oh well. Yeah. No, that Cowher was the coach before him. Yeah. But even when Cowher was the coach, who was their quarterback? Fucking Cordell Stewart. It's like the team is racist. They're like had one of Cordell Stewart fucking quarterback. Then they had this guy as coach for over 10 years. And now that they had to finally get rid of him, this guy's like, oh, they're racist. What the fuck are you talking about? Stupid fuck. Ryan Clark, shoot yourself. Sorry.
I can't stand Ryan Clark. He's a fucking coon. I can't stand him.
No. All right, there he goes. I muted him. There he goes.
Wasn't it like the second time he said that?
Yeah, he got away with it the last time because he was giving examples of racism. But then he was like, nope, I can't help it. I'm going to call him that. You fucking idiot, Glaze. See, Glaze, you have no leash because you're a racist all the time. So you have no leash. So, like, it's just so weird, bro. I don't know why he does that. He thinks it's funny. He's like, hee. Like I think that's what irritates me. I think you actually literally could say that, and it would be funny, and I wouldn't even care. But it's the way Glaze thinks. Like I actually think he might actually. I don't know.
Yeah, but Joe, it's late night tonight. He was just being like a funny comedian. Can't really, you know.
That's true. Well, it is a dead night. I will say that. Anonymous was the last donation 18 minutes ago.
Bullfrog ruined the show.
Bullfrog destroyed my show, guys.
Thank you again, Casey.
Yep. Thank you very much. Casey.
Yeah, you're hard.
Yep.
And your wife's there.
And Ghost figured it out on his own. That's crazy. I didn't say shit to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know everything, but I also know where your wife is buried.
Oh.
Yep.
Jesus. Well, good to hear from potentially if that is him. We don't know really, but
We do.
Okay, well, Ghost thinks it's him. I don't know. But so everybody,
Please.
I
It's
think
hilarious. Please is an idiot.
I think I'm going to end the show so I can get up in the morning and maybe do a stream in the afternoon before I do my other work.
All right, but good luck. Hope you get hired from that crazy and that person is your new boss. So
yeah, that could be an exciting boss.
Yeah. You're so full of shit.
Yeah, hey, what's up, full of shit? I'm going to call you full of shit. How about that? Hey, I got your social security number. I might fuck it. What the fuck? This guy's crazier than me. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're going to see you on Channel 7. Fucking, you went in there, you just got tired and shot the whole fucking thing up.
They'd probably shoot me. The other guy, this guy would shoot me, it sounds like, I feel like, but I don't know, maybe. All right, guys.
You're back in high school with a fucking bully.
Thanks for being here, though, man. You guys have a good night, and
you too, bro. Have a good night.
Brother. Thank you.
All right, Joe.
All right, later, brother. Thanks to YR, Bullfrog, everybody else for being here. We tried our best tonight. You know, we had some good little moments. I think technically somebody might have donated more than $3. And, oh no, they didn't. It was a lot of $3 donations tonight from everybody, actually. I thought maybe I screwed somebody over. But, you know, unless you can beat 3, I wasn't going to change Randy Viper. So, Randy Viper, you're getting all the credit tonight, brother. Tomorrow night will be a TNA stream, I guess. I'll cover TNA one time and see what happens. I don't like to cover TNA a lot because they like blacklisted me from everything, and they were always kind of assholes to me, except for Dixie Carter, who wanted to hire me. But, you know, the rest of them were not good. So, you know, we'll cover them tomorrow, see what happens, see how we feel about covering it, how it goes. There's a potential that I'm going to have to take this other thing, and I don't know what that's going to do to my lineup of shows. I don't know what it's going to do, man. I think it would make it so that I would definitely have to be off the air Saturdays earlier. And actually, I might even not even be able to do Saturdays because I might be working late on Saturdays. So if I'm working late on Saturdays, then, like, I don't know. Yeah, because I could be getting out of work at 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and then it takes me till 9:40 to get home. I guess I could come right on the air on Saturday night. So I'd be coming right on the air at 9:40. Basically like, fuck you, family. I didn't see you all day, and now I'm going downstairs to do a show. And then, but then I'd have to end the show pretty early because I have to be up by 11 the next day. So, yeah, it could really hurt the shows significantly. But that's what, I don't know, I'll have to do it, I guess. If I end up taking one of these other situations. You know, going forward, if anybody does want to support the channel tonight or tomorrow, feel free to do it. We'll shout you out on the show tomorrow when we stream, whether that's a Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, whatever you do. We'll play it on the show tomorrow. Ryan, I want to say thank you to Ryan. A couple of days ago, I didn't shout this out, but a couple of days ago, Ryan dropped $25 on a direct donation off air. So thank you to Ryan. You sexy beast, Ryan. Appreciate it, brother. And yeah, that's really about it. Joe, who would win Nathan's hot dog eating contest? Casey is Raw, Tommy NC, or Bullfrog? I think I don't know. I think that I think Tommy might win because he's dumb enough to No, I don't know, man. I almost got to go Casey, I think. Because I think Bullfrog would be too slow and, he'd just give up after a little while. And Tommy would be really fast for a few, and then he would get sick and probably throw up. And, so I don't know. I'm going to go Casey, I guess. Casey hates me, though. I don't know where. He's probably... I'm pretty sure he hates me, that guy. He's probably in a bathroom right now. But that's about it, man. We're out of here. Love you to Botch Club, guys. Go follow Botch Club on Instagram. Go give Botch Club love. Tell them Joe Cronin sent you, and say something about Joe Cronin screwed you out of 300 or something. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Be safe, everybody.
Club is the best. Donating all the time. Botch Club is dropping bombs and funding Joe Cronin Show. Botch Club on Instagram. Botch Club on Instagram. Watch video that will give you a show. Botch This may be the last dream. I hope you rape your mother. Maybe I should kill myself. Get your cocks on, everyone. Super chats and Streamlabs down below. This isn't looking good for us. Kill yourself. Today was a terrible day. I have an interview coming up. These are my last days. This is my last goal. End of days for Joe Cronin Show. These are my last days. This is my last goal. End of days for Joe Cronin Show. This may be the last dream. I hope you rape your mother. Maybe I should kill myself. Get your cocks on, everyone. Super chats and Streamlabs down below.